Cat. What's going on? What's going on, guys? Welcome into the stream. I appreciate the time you guys take out of your day to come and check out my channel. So basically, we are going to have a little highlight reel real quick. I know that I think BDS and Fnatic, I think that's what that said, was BDS and Fnatic. Yeah, they're playing in the lower bracket final in the LEC. But last night I was going to stream all these games for you guys and live react to the actual live stream, but it was just a little bit too long for me, so I ended up going to sleep. I actually went into my room game 2, and then I fell asleep like before game 2 even ended. And so the whole live stream played while I was sleeping, so I didn't see any of what happened. So this is me live reacting with you guys. Now, I think that it's I don't know how many games or whatever is going on right now, because I know HLE. I know they won one game one game yesterday, so I don't know if T1 did the reverse sweep or if HLE swept them again. But let's get into this. Let's check it out. Thanks for joining the channel, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, like the video. It helps out with the algorithm. I appreciate you guys being here, but let's get into it.
From the matchup between T1 and HLE during the lower finals of the 2024 LCK Spring Playoffs. Without further ado,
give me one sec. Let me get my water real quick, and then we'll get right into the action. Oh, it smells like popcorn in here. Okay. And then I gotta go ahead and reset my shit. Alright. There we go.
let's dive straight into the action.
Yeah, so missing out so heavily in Hololive Esports, not even allowing Zeus to play lane 1v1, just really putting him in an uncomfortable spot right now.
Oh, Carrier making his way in as well. Speaking of uncomfortable spots, that's where Zekka is as well in this first blood as Ona comes on over and is going to be able to take that one down. Can, you know, relatively safely get out of any engage attempt that Doran has, but this is basically removing the top part of the lane for Doran, putting Zeus out of early games. So
could be, if you want to go in the other room, you can. I'm doing a live reaction video.
Light is a pretty good bodyguard, but it's 4 versus 2 here towards bottom side of the map. There it is. The Flame does come back, but Viper will survive. And the turret is dying. Zekka is going to move in. He finds the ulti onto Faker, who does survive the engagement. Zekka still just trying to protect his bottom lane. It's working out so far as he unbinds the soul, finds the double knockup. Seismic shove goes wide, and T1 will not find a kill down here.
Beautiful defense. Oh, they get the kill on a Faker.
Experience with Twisted Fate when he was a mid laner as well. The way that you would counter it is by hold that thought as cease and desist does come in. Seismic shove as well, the full combo but from over the wall.
This is the one game we watched yesterday, and I thought that
way too long, but now Carrier has dove on top of Viper. He's trying to avoid the burst fires, and now the wall is going to come in, and T1 they single out the AD carry, and are we certifying it?
But I mean, I'm pretty sure
it's 2 kills here early for
T1
the
was able to practice. They were able to scrim normally after the whole DDoS situation of the upper bracket.
Now they will look to try to secure this now. Owner
last week,
very
9 days
away.
Ago, whatever it was.
Yeah,
T1 wasn't really able to.
We'll try and
they weren't able to play because they were getting DDoS. Someone had their names on out for number on roll call. And T1 just didn't get to practice, and that's why they lost that upper bracket final. But we're going to see what happens with
he was going to be able to walk his way out
with a little bit of practice. I'm pretty sure they were able to practice this past 9 days.
I feel like Zeus's summoners per minute already in the series is so high.
Very high. We need to get that stat. We'll have to get someone on it. Atlas, it did look a little bit silly for Carrier. You can respect the idea. Now that said, Herald is going to crash here into the mid lane as they try to take out this turret in response. Yep, that's going to do a decent chunk of damage. Not going to be able to take that one down just yet. Trade back as far as turrets are concerned for T1. Hololive Esports, though, they just want to get into these team fights. They want to be able to try to lock down this area. Of course, Magnustorm's pretty good, but so is this. The cease and desist comes in, and Faker and Ona just showing Zeka that this combination of Talia and the Vi is not to be trifled with.
And that's part of the issue as well. Honor Life Esports have 2 carries in their composition. If you target one of them like that, if you do that to Zeka in the lead up to Aris poke down, both sums available is going to make it difficult. The ult from the Yone easily dodgeable, but actually it looks like T1, kind of shows you the priority what it is at Chemtech Soul. 5 members of Honor Life Esports group up. T1 don't even care.
Yeah.
They'll just look to get over to T1. Honor Life Esports are on the objective.
Yeah, started this one up. Carrier on a flank angle. We know that the wall can always come in, and there it is for Faker.
Yeah.
He is not
I don't
going
really
to
care
run
about
through.
this game
He's
because
just going to try and
I watched it live. HLE barely wins this game, by the way.
Viper is going to be wiped out. Sorry, Zeka has already gone down. The Drake is going to be secured, but that is solved for maybe just a team fight loss. As Faker will take down Doran, all of that money, meaning not that much, and T1, they'll look to the Baron.
And T1 never, this fight should be ours. Easy to take if Carrier gets the engage, he doesn't. Now they get more than just the team fight, they're looking for Baron.
Yeah, and Peanut is still up and available, does have Flash, does have Smite. TP is available for Zeka and Doran, but the Baron is going down so fast.
It is. Peanut should be able to make it into the pit, but this is going to be a difficult 50-50 to win. He flashes forward, and they just turn on him immediately. Taken down before the Baron's in range. That's going to be the secure. And T1 just level-headed the whole time. They'll take themselves their purple worm, and now
the problems in the composition here for Hanwha Life, even with the setup they have, is Doran.
Yeah, this is where I thought T1 was just going to win this game.
T1 with the Baron, he should be able to get even
excuse
more
me
of these
guys
items.
for not
Cyclics are gonna be
reacting.
picked up once again.
I am cleaning my
Another
keyboard
That's
right
a good
now.
place to prison though onto Zeus. He's gonna have to get out of there.
It's been a while.
Soul gets Zeka back to
My
safety as
keyboard's
well,
a
but now the
mess.
re-engage. Delight looks for it, but he's just dead before he can do anything. And so T1 with 5 man strong,
once
still
game
with that Baron for
two
another
starts,
minute.
then I'll start actually paying attention a lot.
There's no
But
real AD
yeah, my keyboard's really messy.
He's got to poke his way through.
Not messy, just kind of like dusty, if you know what I mean. It's got a bunch of dust on it that I don't really want to look at no more. A little bit of cat hair. So I just got this Q-tip right here, and I'm going through and swiping her down.
Possibly with a bit of a face check here, will be taken out 2 seconds before the Elder.
Yeah,
and this is one of the issues, they waited for the IE.
That was the game right there.
And because T1 are
was Owner getting caught out right there.
It means they don't have a jungler now.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't have a jungler, and now
Owner getting caught out right there, costing them
it makes
this
sense
game.
to sit on Dragon and have Doran hold the angle here. Now he's going to have to wrap around. No 50-50 with no smite.
Exactly, let's see what T1 can do. They're going to have to try and fight this to avoid losing the Elder. There's a seismic shove, and they are going to even out the numbers. It's no Doran. Okay, survives for a very long time, but then does go down. There's the Elder now as they have the executed. Zeka finds him, and a 3-man shove from Faker is massive. And it's a double for Faker. They'll take a double as well for Gumayushi, and it's now only Viper left with this dragon buff. And I don't think they care. Faker's just going to throw some rocks at him, and that's the ace.
And even Elder isn't enough. T1, the dragon, it seems like it's going to be doomed, but they handle the fight. They managed to lock them down. The health on Guma was so close to the execute threshold, but not quite there. And Viper just cannot do enough.
Viper can't do enough. He doesn't have the time. He's playing lethality bars here, and even with the miracle of Owner just stepping forward there and getting caught, Hanwha Life cannot take the Elder. We talk about the value of those rocks, the shoves into a composition like this all the time. He ends up getting serious work done now. Hanwha Life to try to contest this Baron, but it's already gone.
Yeah, it's already gone. There's a lot of these champions for T1 can escape over the wall, as you can see. So they just burn double T.
He's played 6 unique champions in playoffs.
Right.
So it'll be his 7th.
That looks a lot better.
Okay, Ona looking for that opportunity, gets into the back line. They dive on top of Viper. He's able to get himself out. Now 1v1ing, and he finds it against There's the ulti, and Viper's still alive. He finds the double kill. Ona's going to be the next to go down. Into the GA is now Doran. He's just playing bodyguard, and T1, they couldn't do it. They killed him so many times.
Owner
that time they were. How many do they need?
I mean, we already wrote the obituary.
Yeah.
We were memeing about Carrier and stuff. We were talking about Gumasari.
I mean,
I was ready for game 2.
They threw so much at Viper. I think they just expected him to die. And I'm going to be honest, I did too.
Me too. who's extremely fed. Level 18 has been for a while. Rely on your comp. You don't have to pick just because you have Vi. You can. But this comp is so good at re-engage, was what we talked about in the draft. I didn't think was going to be relevant in this game because T1 had a 10,000 gold lead. But now, the tables have turned in Hanwha Life.
That we've had to talk about really either, as Hanwha Life will now move towards this inner turret.
DS is splitting.
We are getting back to even territory as the Weaver's Wall is going to be just elected into. Faker not going to be able to convince them not to break open the base. As like you say, it could be a trade of inhibitor turrets, but Hanwha Life Esports, it doesn't look like they're stopping. As this Elder is still ticking down. Another 5
HLE
seconds.
wins this
they
first
find the
game.
engagement and they blow off Faker. Into the back line goes Curry. He tries to find that quickness, but he's permanently frosted and taken down. The deletion on 2 members, is that enough for the end of the game? I don't think so, as Hanwha Life
Run's going to TP in. They want to look for the end.
They want to end. They want to end. They don't want to deal with that Weaver's Wall anymore, or rather the flip.
Oh, they find the engagement! Able to get out of there though is Zeus. He did have that flash available as there's the teleport back in. Owner is going to be CC'd as well as he's going in, but he's by himself. T1 are just running in one after the other. The Destiny is going to be popped, but I think their Destiny is one dead Nexus and 0-1 in the series. Hanwha Life Esports were down 11,000 gold, and they will kill the Nexus here in game 1.
You know what? I think I'll take 5 of these, please.
Yes, please, Wolf.
They take it in the end. Early game, the lane
Laner. So perhaps T1 looking to sort of mirror this.
Whoa! Hey! Excuse you.
We're EF Ultimate Break, the best way to see the world for anyone 18 to 30.
Sorry,
Sort of mirror this
cleaning my
like
mouse
saw
when
in
it
game
did
1.
that.
I feel like playing in a Rek'Sai is just very unfun situation, and I feel like Varus is going to have the edge over Senna, so maybe the left
As Viper does find a piercing arrow on top of the center. And the backs are going to come through, or at least one of them for Peanut here. Teleport back from Carrier, and now Owner might have an opportunity.
They don't know. No vision.
Yeah, there's the flash forward from Carrier. Viper able to try and get off to the side. Good crash down.
This time's the ultimate, but Zeka's not able to follow up with
Whoa.
Frost, and Viper will be taken down. Kumayushi, get
Rek'Sai's kind of is just very unfun situation.
Sorry, guys.
Like Varus is going
Sorry,
to have the edge
I had
over
to
Senna, so
clean up my mouse a little bit, and it
Viper
was
does find a piercing
messing
arrow
with things.
on top of the center. And the backs are going to come through, or at least one of them for Peanut here. Teleport back from Carrier, and now Owner might have an opportunity.
They don't know. No vision.
Yeah, there's the flash forward from Carrier. Viper able to try and get off to the side. Good crash down to try and get him out of there, but there's the permafrost, and Viper will be taken down. Kumayushi, get...
Rek'Sai is kind of forced to auto you in trades and kind of guarantee the sort of healing reduction, but the thing with it is you kind of just wait out the healing reduction before you burrow underground.
Oh, this is a little bit dangerous as Faker is going to get engaged on. Immediately flashes away the Glacial Prison. Going to go wide. There is the lockdown on the Dragon.
Nice.
But Delight gets them in there. They take down Faker. Empress Divine. Massive, and it's 2 kills to start off the
Well, they got the drag.
Is not long for the world either. And Hanwha Life Esports, they lose a Drake, but they'll take 3.
This is the main criticism.
They'll get their turn on this Drake.
Hanwha should just slow play this. They have a Varus who's rotating over. They don't have to hard engage unless it's onto the packageless Faker. He's got it on this angle now.
Yeah, this is so dangerous. They do manage to take down the second dragon, but they look for the engagement.
Motherfucker! There's a damn side button on here, and I accidentally pressed it.
To live it over the top, but it's Owner that goes down first. Zeka will find Faker special delivery, and it's Hanwha.
I'm gonna stop messing with my mouse because it's starting to piss me off.
Drake on top of everything. T1 pretty happy that they're...
Yeah, and I mean, again, it's Rel and it's Vi who are the ones tanking the package, not the big
Just
deal.
cleaning up my area, cleaning my station a little bit,
The mid-tier one
giving it a
looks pretty healthy.
more fresh look.
Ridiculous. Is Gumayushi going to come on over? Piercing Darkness not going to work out. It's now...
There's just a little bit too much dust on here. Does that? Oh, it does. Hi, babe.
Hi.
Did you talk to him?
Yeah, I got to say hi to my sister.
Okay, good.
And happy birthday and such.
Good.
So, Mom and I wanted to let each other go at the same time, so it was kind of perfect.
Oh, okay.
So I told her, I'm like, I gotta do some homework before I go and do my thing.
Alright, baby. I'm gonna unpause.
Okay, you're fine.
Gets the head bump. The Emperor's Divide is going to throw him against the wall as they focus the turret. The Vault Breaker is going to get the shield for Peanut, and Zeka, he survives with his shifting sands. Sets up his own turret as well as they take down the Zac. Doran, he survived. His turret had already basically fallen down earlier, and the Rift Herald is going to charge into that inner turret as well. Doran actually having the gusto to take down.
And that's going to be a TP coming in.
Yeah, TP from Zeka here moves towards his top side. Is now Faker having to deal with it. Conquering Sand's going to come through, and of course there's Peanut. Turns up, and that is going to be just the last Sand Soldier auto, and Zeka just collects it.
I mean, with Halo Blades here, well, they're very late to show up for the fight.
Yeah, very late, and also, you know, Faker doesn't have that many quite stacked up yet. Again,
This flank angle pretty big from Zeus, like you were talking about. Carrier making his way in. The Drake already secured Hanwha's first of the game, but there is the elastic slingshot. They dive on in, the package down as well, and they take down Zeka, the priority target. Doran looks for the backline and will be able to trade the mid laners, and there is a great Magnet Storm as well. Viper, the next one that can try and carry this fight as owner, is starting to pop off, but the piercing arrow going to take him down. Zeus now just trying to peel as best he can. Peanut, how are you still alive? Almost managing to escape as Viper has to flash away. Doran, of course, can just survive for basically forever. He'll make his way out as Viper was kind of baited into this one and will be falling down. Dodges a few abilities, and T1 win a team fight.
It's just tank diff. It's just tank diff. Both of these tanks. Oh,
there, so that's another tool gone here for Hanwha. But Faker, he's just so behind in terms of his itemization. He does not match the poke of Zeka, ironically enough. No.
Crash down, Carrier gonna get knocked up and destroyed. Zeus diving on in there, doesn't find the stretch Armstrong. The kill back does come on in though, and now Oda, he knows how to play the rel. Emperor's Divide does nothing. The Heartbreaker dives over it, and Faker will now get into that backline. And Oda pretty good at the Azir as well. Very nicely done. He'll now just transform into everyone, and the snowball.
Yeah, come on, T1.
They love
I want T1 to win. Now, I don't know who wins, but I want T1 to win.
Farm Sejuani ends up being a mistake, especially as you were already down tools in the fight. Zeka without flash, Viper without cleanse, and they just really weren't able to do anything on the back of that.
Yeah, and it's not really a poke war that T1 is winning this with the Faker's Corki. Just follow-up damage from this guy, and obviously the package on the last fight where they were able to take
both angles here. Life Esports going to try and take the Dragon and do what they can.
Well, let's see whether they can actually get some sort of steal, as Faker still in that mid lane. Doran has moved back to try and contest. The Dragon is going to equalize, and T1 will start it off once again. And Zeus does take a Hex Gate over. That's a teleport in from Doran. Just gets into the pit. Of course, he can do this because the Rek'Sai, she is so incredibly tanky. And just now, going to be burrowed around, moving in. Let's see who manages to take it. It's Peanut, the lock down the Dragon, but can they win a fight is the question. Doran unable to tunnel his way out. And that is going to be a kill going over to
fight into Faker's package. They were just looking for secure the Drake and evacuate, and the second the smite goes Peanut's way, they bail out. Doran is a casualty of this call from Hanwha Life, but at least they're
going to peel away. Faker still with that package up. They want to get that turn, and they're going to need to do it sometime soon. Now the package is going to be used just to try and rout Doran here, but it isn't exactly the most. He actually just decides to go back on top of the package. I don't know about that one. That is going to be Ona getting his first kill of the fight. Takes down the big tank of this one, and both flashes from the carries are now on cooldown for Hanwha Life.
And this may just be both objectives to T1 here. They could rush down this Baron now, and with Doran down, it's hard for Hanwha to stop. I mean, Peanut doesn't have flash. They don't have vision.
All right, Peanut and Delight.
Oh, yeah.
The CC onto the buy. He is very tanky, but the rel is going to go down. Just executed, but I just don't think it's enough to win them this fight. Viper cannot turn up in time. Another teleport going to come on in as Zeka. He could be the hero, but full information is there for T1. And they will be able to take down this Baron. Zeka unable to get in there, and he may not be able to keep himself alive. He is. Not enough cooldown.
HLE away. Faker gets to show up without using the teleport. That's just gonna put them on
T1's getting everything this game.
A domino effect of what happened with Hanwha Life trying to stop that Baron.
Over. T1 will have ample time to set up for this soul fight. Now, Hanwha Life Esports are trying to attack Carrier, but you're gonna take so long to kill him.
Yeah, this is taking forever, and there is no damage here in this fight. Remember, this is a lot of tanks. Of course, there is Peanut there. They will be able to get through the Sejuani, but they have to invest everything to take him down, and they'll lose an inhibitor for it. They may even lose the base, as the bats have now been started for Hanwha Life Esports. Just the first Nexus turret. There is so much damage onto these turrets as well with the Corki in the center. I don't think that was worth it, Armor Life.
Absolutely not. Control that they have is way more oppressive. Threatening that bottom inhibitor, taking it down. Is Peanut now in trouble?
Yeah, Perry just going to interrupt him here as Peanut tries to take the Hex Gate, but it is not going to work out. He gets himself a big old shield. And
he's trying to take that shit twice, bro.
There is now Ona turning it like he's throwing away his life.
Yeah, I mean, he could have maybe tried to set up for a sandwich, but there's just no control. He's identified early.
Oh, God. Oh, Delight taking so much damage here is now T1 pushing down this mid inhibitor turret. That is going to evaporate. And this feels a whole lot cleaner.
Oh my good lord. Holy shit. That Zac is scary.
And once again, just engaging with
He's jumping in, dude.
This game. And T1, they will answer back and make this best of 5 a best of 3 and win one against Armor Life for the first time this playoffs.
And I feel like, you know, game 1, we saw
Let's go.
Owner is going to be trying to accomplish the fires he's going to be trying to put out here in this early game. He is going to have to level up massively, I think, going into this one. These are the types of games where Peanut has had Owner's number. When they have Permafrost picking up already here, even with Zaka having a little bit of control mid lane, Peanut will come and suss this out with his own vision.
Yeah, T1 with some
Peanut on Sejuani, huh?
We'll move up as 3. Trying to answer this.
Darius playing Orin, dude? That's nuts.
Charge, but our consultant gets Peanut out of there.
The
but
Faker
now
gets his
won't
ass
have that
here.
Q available. That will be the Drake going over to T1. First Mountain collected here.
Yeah, I saw a bit of that second game before I fell asleep. I think I was like halfway through it. But this game is completely unwatched.
Aggressively.
Oh, there's the hook, and Delight throws out the lantern there as well. I don't think they'll require it as Zeus looks to try and charge up that dash. Just amazing. The ulti's going to go wide as well.
Wow, that was so good.
Didn't even need Owner's help. We'll be able to move first here from mid. So let's see what Delight can actually get done here. Chain. Not quite going to connect, but there is the
Delight's
ramp.
really doing anything.
Only on to Delight right now, but as Owner goes down so
Zeka's got his
Dawning Shadow to try and keep them alive, and Doran is just dashing around with reckless abandon. The Drake goes to Armor Life, and they manage to pick up Zeus. Emperor's Divide used just to get them the heck out of there. As Orc, what are you doing, mate?
The fear of committing with the Emperor's Divide to try to kill that enemy top laner who's teleported in, Doran, is we're gonna have a bit of a fight over this.
Yeah.
It's just that you don't know exactly the angle Zeka's gonna take, which still ultimately was their demise there, and the Emperor's Divide is used so late just to secure the rest of the members retreating. Could have been even worse there for the side of T1. Just a great angle from Zeka, and it felt like a heavy.
Peanut does move his way in, but Ona able to get himself out of there.
At least HLE wasn't able to.
Peanut gonna stop him one more time, as this is getting a little bit rough now. Zeka moving on over. There's the ulti. It does come on through. They dive on in. Emperor's going to be avoided here by the Yone. There comes Mayushi. Over the wall goes Peanut.
Damn.
With another T1 member.
Fucking Faker with the huge engage.
I mean, this is a
that was
huge
insane.
Backed off, especially since they didn't have backup on the play. They are now looking for this Herald, though. T1 are moving to try and follow up. Zeka does have TP.
Yeah, Doran has made it in. There is the teleport for the Yone. Zeus off on an angle, has a Mega Blast Cone to get himself into that front line exactly where he wants to be. Death Sentence goes wide, and now Doran into the mist, has been a bit immune, but Gumayushi, he's not. The Yone dives on top of him, Super Mega Death Rocket, it is yet another fight. Started off with a Jinx getting excited as Ona not able to get his own reset. Great hook, but it's onto Zeus. That's not a priority target. That movement speed for Viper is now wearing off. Oh, that Q. But it's a great catch from Delight. And Peanut's going to lock down that kill. Now Gumayushi running for the hills. Great cleanse. But it's not going to dodge a rocket. That is going to go into the back of his head. And T1
back of these 2 picks is just massive.
Yeah, Sejuani value
for
Unlife Esports cannot be overstated. And once again, this time Peanut having an even better performance than what we saw in game number 1. I feel like he's much more present, maybe too present if we're going to include that play previously. But it's definitely better to go that direction than it is the direction of passivity, I think especially. Play to get to that next level, that unexpected play that could possibly just create that edge. That might be throwing Shelly down here towards this top side. As Zeus deals with the minion wave really nicely. The ulti is buffered, and it's thrown out by Zeus as well. So he's not going to die, and not going to be able to catch the Yone.
Of dealing with the pressure there. You do see them moving over to capitalize, so now with this pressure...
Yone's gonna
Gumayusi actually sticking around for a little bit longer than he needs to as the
Super
Mega Death Rocket to give the kill to Viper.
So that's
esports about not being able to deal with tanks at all in the previous game.
Double TP. They know Doran doesn't have TP. They just double TP to start it. This is a wild attempt, but it's going down fast.
Yeah. The control ward in the back of the pit is going to be taken down, but it does give Homolife Esports full information. Hook now going to come on through. Flame Chompers go down. They do manage to secure the Baron, but can they find the fight as they split the Red Seas? In goes the Yone, finds absolutely no one. Double knock up from...
Oh, that gave me chills, bro. Holy shit.
An instant double kill for Faker.
Fucking carry him, man. That was crazy.
This year, I got serious about my taxes. I met with
that
the
was a huge Jordan engage.
They've already taken. Homolife Esports just caught napping.
And this is how he completely denies the right side of the fight as Faker follows up with the Emperor's Divide. A beautiful Baron take for T1.
Absolutely gorgeously played. They'll now move over, even out the dragon count as well. The kill count actually just evened out there by T1, but I feel like it is so
low
much
kill
for
game.
a little while.
Not really able to
22 minutes in, just 10 kills total.
For Zeka.
Yeah, they
It's
do
like
have the teleport, so there's
half a kill a minute.
They get a nice knock up on Doran, but he's just barely inside the mist. They do get the Glacial Prisoner's carrier. May have stepped too far forward.
No, he's gonna live. He's gonna live.
And then the ram comes down. Viper trying to.
Oh man. Holy shit.
T1. It's more kills for the god of the mid lane, and T1, they're looking to take more.
Let's
It feels like
go.
Homolife Esports aren't prepared. T1 firing on all cylinders. They're the ones setting the pace of the game. Where is Zeka in that fight? They're just not present. It feels like they've kind of, after game 2, just fallen out of control. And T1, they are driving the pace of this game, driving the pace of this, and looking to end here and now.
Yeah, and frankly, after the beginning of game 1, is Zeka here not going to get anything done with this.
Yeah, Doran, he's inside his mist, and he will be able to at least protect this Nexus turret for now. 23 minutes into the game. These great hooks.
I feel like the only person they would want to go on is Guma, but Guma has cleanse. So even if he does hit a hook on Guma, it gets cleansed. They're probably not going to go in on it. So the fact he hit 2 hooks onto Faker in that passage of play, and neither of them was the signal to go, just shows how rough the state of the game is for them now.
And how powerful Baron is into a copy comes back online, and Faker can just solo this Baron with the upgraded Leandris.
Yep, the Dragon is not going to be long for this world, as Homolife Esports, they definitely need to be towards that Baron, like you were talking about, Wolf. That is exactly where they are. Drake is going to be secure. Yep.
Just finished Rabadons as well for Faker, and pulled back in on that, so...
And we do have Zeka taking down this Drake, so that's going to even things out as far as Dragons are concerned, if he stays on it. Does have teleport, can join this fight at a moment's notice. T1, they have got this Baron down extraordinarily low. I think it's actually going to be taken this time. Never mind. They are going to turn the big teleport as Emperor's Divide. Going to be flashed out of the ulti, avoided once again. As Zeka also gets himself out of trouble. Doran going golden, but he is so incredibly low and will be taken out. The hook comes in, and there is another ram to come down. Peanut flashing away, and this time the Searing Charge is not going to do it. But Delight is not going to be so lucky. The double knock-up is gigantic from Zeka, who once again drifts away from the fight. But Homolife Esports have lost too much, and T1 have lost no one.
They lost no one, no kill. Faker mistimes the ultimate, but Zeka's not able to follow up with anything there. And it's not a trade. We've seen so many of the trades go Homolife's way. It was 1-for-1. Viper lives.
Oh, Peanut possibly engaged on here, as Jonas Strong is giving us the full zoom. That is massive. The snare is Zeka going to be taken out at the same time as the Baron. Gumayusi with the fancy moves, and T1 are going to march up the...
It's open, so this could just be doubling hit for T1 before Zeka's even back up.
Whoa, Doran not immune. I can confirm, taking a lot of damage here from Faker with that Leandri's anguish. And T1 going to take their first Nexus turret. That was dead in a blink of an eye.
That should be game.
One cannon minion here.
Position, yeah.
Still allowing them to continue to put the pressure on. They can take out this inhibitor here in top side. 2 inhibs down, waiting for that next wave. Homolife, 7 seconds for Zeka, but how much of an impact will his ult really make? It hasn't been. his day here. It hasn't been his game.
Yep, there's the Ram once again. It is the ulti from Peanut, but not able to interrupt the call of the Forge Guard. Now Doran doing a lot of work with his scissors as Peanut able to get back, but that's not a reset for Viper. Just barely not able to get it done, and the Yone falls down. It's Owner that locks that one up, and now it's his turn to pop up in the fight. Vega finds a triple just immediately, and T1 move to match point.
Go T1.
That's who I am. My name is Zayas. And it's obviously going to be pretty strong in isolation into the Rek'Sai, but it can be very risky into this composition, especially if shut down early.
I feel like one of the things with the Nocturne...
Make it there. With the back coming in from Zayas, doesn't get to take teleport, of course, on the Vayne. You do want to have as much mobility as possible on this champion. And so therefore, while he was back, Doran's able to equalize the lane just a little bit.
So mid-round ended up winning the game, but he was able to get a ton done on the Zeri.
Oh, they have spotted that Gumayusi is possibly alone. There's the paranoia as Peanut dives in. He flashes on top of the CC. He's going to be there. The Crescent Guard, too good from Ona. He's just going to get them out of there. Zeka will turn up. They do manage to take down the Varus, but the Zeri, nothing she can do, and T1 will win the scrim.
And what did I just say? You know, the first gank, the first attempt complete. So dark. I had question marks over my head. Is this even work out? You don't have prio, you don't have control. And Delight will get taken out here as well. No exit.
He's up. Well, I got a little bit confused. I looked over at you, Wolf, and then I'm like, wow, he's flashing.
Calling really a miss here, the draft, giving Hanwha very little agency, very little options in this game.
Well, I mean, that was their option, right? Like, this was the fight that they needed to kind of win. T1 read them like a book. They're now going to be able to take themselves a Drake. They'll convert that into pushing ever further in side lanes. And speaking of which, now Zayas with the fact with the team on his back, and it hasn't been his day. And he is a player that has required a day. Now that was a decent sidestep there from Gumayusi, but there is no way he's surviving this one. Peanut able to lock one down. And so there is the...
Has not been the case. Like this Nocturne pick, a big hole in draft as Carrier going in.
Yeah, the hook does come on down there as they do get a stun. Carrier just all by himself, and he's really dead, guys. We'll see whether Life Esports can turn this into any extra of a kill. They give the kill over to Zeka there.
Poor buddy, just got out.
They should signal back off now. Dragons are 20, but they're actually setting up for the Herald here.
Zeka's not here, doesn't have TP, so this is definitely advantage T1 as he's trying to rush his way over.
Hanwha, you can just give this up and go for the Dragon instead.
Yeah, Weave as well, coming on through as Faker going to join the rest of his team. Doran just watching, well actually not, tunneling around, burrowing.
Guys, just go Dragon.
Oh, here's another possibility as the Magnet Storm comes on down. Chains of Corruption are not going to be enough to stop this one as Viper gets his first. Carrier is now in the back of the pit with absolutely nowhere to go. It's a double as the burst fire.
They're like, you know what? We'd like a little bit more.
I think T1 thought
Zeri.
I think T1 thought they were going to be pushing towards the Dragon as well, and it's not the way I thought it was going to happen with Zeka, but it's in fact Delight who makes the clutch play there with the Magnet Storm engage, gets Viper those 2 kills. And that is a very scary thing for T1 here. Is now a gold lead for Hanwha Life. The early game so much in T1's favor, but some overextension, some small mistakes.
Off until that Dragon. It's a big, and I think all summon's going to be backed up.
Oh dear, Empress Divide just going to throw Carrier back. That is going to be one pick, but the Baron just spawned 30 seconds ago. Possible opportunity here as they have so much vision denial as well.
This is the team you need to see. They're going to bring it to 5.
Well, there is going to be some nice drifting coming on through there from Carrier. He's going to send the Rift Herald into the turret.
One thing with that previous play is you didn't get any summoners, you didn't really get, it's like too far before. They might be threatening the Baron. They're not moving towards the Dragon area, so this will be taken by Life Esports. Maybe they're just going to take this top tier 1, but the threat is there.
I mean, Faker, they have topside push, and Faker can just put up a wall if they do want to start this, but they have not, so I think they're just going to give up the Dragon here and look to try to push Doran.
Jay's pulling out the Vayne.
Oh
no!
Flash hook, just amazing from Carrier. The seismic shove to push him back in, and if they just keep him CC'd, he is going to die. That guy goes down. T1 get their pick, and they might also get a Baron.
Tough call to make here. This is not the same decisive 20-minute Baron we saw in Game 3.
Yeah, this is dangerous because Peanut's still here and he has access to a light switch.
Zeka has flash ult as well. This is really risky.
Yeah, Paranoia does come down. There's a flash Magnet Storm, but it's only on to 2. Delight not quite finding the same amount of value, and he is going to be taken down. It's now Viper versus Zayas. Zayas actually trying to tumble around this fight, but he's crashed into that condemn. Amazing onto Zeka. As the Baron is going to go down, it's going to be Owner that takes it. Not able to find it is Peanut, and he's even taken down by Faker. Zeka gets rid of Carrier in the end, but they only lose one.
Crazy,
So
bro.
a little bit worried about these choke points. Delight has one heck of a flank
That's actually
angle.
nuts.
As information trying to be picked up here. Owner might be their target as Paranoia comes on in. Owner able to talk to the rest of his team. Crescent Guard does come out. He's taking a lot of damage, soaking a lot of damage, but it's not going to be enough, and the kill goes over to Viper. There is the...
Anyway, so T1 didn't have much time to use it anymore regardless. Dragon, Owner's going to be up from that. Oh,
Faker. Oh no, there's the face check. The crash down comes on in, and Peanut, he will be able to get the fear off. Yeah, he does manage to get the rocks down, but that is going to be the last auto, and that one might act sensing all of those vibrations. This is Soul Point. This is a massive spike.
This is IE's area as well, so this is really fast.
Yeah, really fast, and also it's 3 Mountain Dragons if they get this.
Owner is likely to be able to get in there, though. That is going to be the secure from Peanut, and there's the Black Magnetstorm. Delight getting in there. Viper is altered as well, but the first kill is going to go over to T1. Delight now in trouble, and he is going to be taken out. And now says he is an 80 carry as well, and he is looking gigantic in this one. That is going to be him hunting down Viper. He is going to be able to help take down Peanut as well. The hook from Carrier is just too good. And T1 are going to strike again.
And cut your losses.
It's up for a little bit of a flank angle. Faker is moving around. Carrier not going to risk taking too much poke damage here as Viper takes down the blue buff. A little bit risky. They are going to back away.
Yeah, they might just push mid.
Yeah, exactly. I think this is a way better call. They have way more control of the mid lane. They could just shove this through. And maybe even look for a collapse on the door while Hanwha are split.
Yeah, there's a Hex Flash over.
Look at Sans damage onto this turret as well. It's just gone.
No, it's ridiculous. He's managed to complete his Trinity Force sports. Looking to try and start this
Jay's
Baron off
strong,
as Carrier
bro.
finds himself a hook. There's the blast cone.
Tons of damage.
Interrupt the action.
Yeah, this is going to be fast here. T1 have to be decisive. Weaver's well ready for Faker.
Yep, Faker going to get that one in there as Delight off to the side. Not necessarily in the best position here as they dive over. It's actually Kobayushi again! Taking the Baron with the arrow! We've seen that one before. It's now Crescent Guard. Owner diving on in, and he just takes down Peanut. Matters into his own hands. And now Delight tries to go for the re-engage, but who's tankier? It is Carrier this time, and now Zayas, this is where he thrives. Viper just taking thirds of his health at a time, although dishing back a fair bit himself. And so Zayas going to retreat to the side lane.
I think that's when immediately Tunnel like people are looking for something.
Well, they are definitely looking for it now. Tunnel does come in to flash out immediately from Faker. He is not risking it. He knows exactly what you say.
They just burned Paranoia with 10 seconds still Dragon, so...
Oh, the Black Magnets to find Zeka! Free delivery with the seismic shove. Carrier finding the angle. That may have been the game-winning play.
Carrier, he's just taking this game into his own hands. He and Owner's out. Zayas, will he be stopped?
Viper on a weird angle there, trying to see whether maybe they could layer some CC, but it's not going to work out. The Zeri with the man disadvantage is just not going to be as scary in these team fights. Unlike Esports, they lose yet another inhibitor this series.
And now it's a 10,000 gold lead between the two teams. Absolutely massive at this point. They're going to be able to pick up that third Dragon as well. And Honor Life Esports, it's feeling so rough. I think a big problem is when you fall behind with a composition like this, you're relying on being able to jump in on the Nocturne, having follow-up, and going on a target without summoners. But, you know, Faker obviously doesn't have his flash, but isn't an easy target to get on top of. There's so many threats.
Well, Dragon area control is important, though, because Mountain Soul with a quad stack, that is a lot of defenses. Of course, they have a Vayne. She can cut through pretty comfortably, but T1 are looming. And yeah, like you said, I mean, Faker, he's got the wall. He can just build that. He is going to put that one together now as Peanut is now in this pit. Can they win the smite is the question. Great spell shield comes on down, and that's the engage here from Owner. He tries to hold on. Hook not really doing too much, but it is Owner that takes the soul for T1. It's gigantic now because they're the ones with the shield. They're the ones with the control. Oh, and the hook is going to find the Zeri. She is able to press that cleanse flash button, try and get himself out of there. But it's Delight that falls the flank angle from Zayas. The tumble and the Vayne is going to find the fight. He goes invisible and snipes out the Zeri, and this man maybe should just become the 80 carries. So
there's the cleanup from the vein you needed. A fantastic grab from Carrier, kicks up the fight. You know, Unlife Esports thought T1 got the soul and walked away, but once again, T1 have controlled the game, controlled the series, and are now looking to end.
16 out of 18 KP for Carrier, and it looks like T1 have done it. Another finals. The Gen Z T1 prophecy, it just keeps delivering. And on the 6th time of asking, T1 will do it again. Another grand.
These were some of the best highlights from today's LEC.
Let's go!
Split matchup.
I knew they were gonna win.
Favorite?
I just had a feeling.
In the comment section below.
All right, let's get over to this.
You're so close.
What kind of American are you?
I chose Wix for my business because of its massive scope for functionality and
along with something that gives
Who's
Razork
winning?
a little bit more
Oh,
agency.
BDS is
Will
kicking their
BDS
ass.
ban the Vi, which I think could be a crucial pick for Razork to get his hands on.
Potential sweep coming in.
Will.
Let me change my title.
BDS are banned all series long, and I definitely don't
All
think
right.
you want to give that across to Razork. It just
Yep,
gives
so
you such
T1
an easy
won.
button for Fnatic plus early aggressive junglers.
LEC.
Razork has not had this series and therefore hasn't really had a massive impact in the early stages. So there's the Vi. Will this Talia come through nice and early, or is it going to be immediately taken?
So what is your sense into the Talia? BDS have to have been prepared for this. They must have some sort of jungle matchup. But now I want to see Razork on something like the Xinjiao or the Bollywood. The question is, will that be a priority for them? Because we've already learned that BDS are a big fan of the Zyra Rakan. Right now, they could just slam that Zyra Rakan, get it for themselves, knowing that the Zeri is gone. And just as I say that, there's the Zyra. And the question is, do they want to pair that up with the Rakan already, or do they want to pair that up with the jungler? Something like the Vi, oh sorry, I said Vi. Something like this in, or the Volibear is a possibility.
Just going to take the Azir. Yeah, just going for the flip side of the matchup. And will give, as you say, a lot of push to Humanoid in that mid lane, so I wouldn't be surprised to use it out. And even curious to see if Noah wants to go for some kind of bit of push in that bottom side to open up a mid-bot duo that could get control there, but it's definitely going to be a little bit tough with Zeri and Ashe already taken off the board.
We'll see where Fnatic decide to go. Jungle, though, is the volley back, gives you really good CC for...
I am going to mute this, though, because I got a copyright strike watching the LEC before. Now, I don't think it was from the sound. I think it was from the title that I put on there, because I forgot to put live reaction. And then I just had the title of, I think it was BDS versus someone, but I was watching the game, or reacting to the highlights, and it took my stream down and copyright striked me because I think my title was too much of the same as the LEC's title. So now we have a different title. It's not the same as theirs, you know what I mean? But yeah, we're gonna keep that off because LEC has like their own like music or whatever, like intro music. So I'm gonna turn it back on once the game starts. But it's looking like Fnatic just might get swept. And if so, that's kind of sad. That's really sad. But yeah, Adam should Darius. He really should. He's very good with Darius.
Oh, we gotta go.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, sorry. Totally forgot. Totally didn't realize. Okay. I'm gonna go get my shoes on, grab my drink, and go.
Okay.
Okay, I'll come give you a kiss before I go. I just gotta grab my stuff.
Alright.
Oh, come on.
Korean addict. That's so funny. There is two people from, I think it's LCK that joined the LEC, and they're both on Fnatic, though. So it's Noah and June. Those dudes are both from the LEC, from the LCK. But yeah, we'll keep it muted, because I'm not trying to get any copyright strike. I already got one. I don't want another one. Okay, who we picking?
Baby,
Huh?
can I ask a favor?
What?
Can I have my credit card back for this purchase?
For what? For
The bra. Please?
how much?
I don't know. I'll try to keep it under 100. The only reason I asked is because I'm running short this week. All the bills came out and it was difficult. It's been difficult for me this week.
Alright.
Bro, my stuff usually costs quite a bit. That's the only reason why I'm asking. And it's just so I can survive.
Okay.
I'll give it back. I'll put it on. If you're gone or anything, I'll put it on the dresser and not touch it again.
Alright.
Alright, give me because I gotta go.
Okay.
Love you.
I love you too.
Oh, bud.
Alright. He did pick the Darius. Yeah. Looks like it just might be a clean sweep. We'll see though. But yeah, after we get into the game, we'll unmute, because they have their music in the background, and I'm not trying to get copyrighted for that. So once it starts up and everything, then I'll unmute and I'll full screen. Fnatic need to win this game, otherwise they're done for this. They're done for MSI. BDS always seems to make it to either the final, grand final, and then once they make it there, they always lose to G2. So that's what I'm thinking is gonna happen, is they're gonna lose to G2 when they play against them. Okay, here we go. We're in the game. Now we can unmute.
Last year, it was a reverse sweep that stopped them from going to MSI, going to London. Will the same occur today?
Now, we didn't really talk a huge amount about the comps. I know Dagda did mention a couple of things, but the concerns I have for Fnatic, along with some of the positives. Let's start with the positives, okay? They have great mid-jungle duo. Love Volibear for Razork, love Talia for Humanoid, because it helps them get control over that mid-wave. Along with the fact that Volibear as a champion is just great at fighting early. We've seen it so much throughout the world. Early on, this champion is just difficult to outbully. So Razork has something that he can be more proactive on, and I think he has a lot of champions available to him, both in bot and mid, that help support that. The downside of Fnatic's composition, and the things that concern me, something that Rob did bring up in draft, which is that you've got a lot of champions that kind of want to die. Volibear ultimate, you've got Alistar ultimate, the Alistar combo, right? Kasane wants to close that gap into Azir, into Xayah, into Darius. A lot of champions that love it.
Yeah,
when you
so Fnatic need this win really bad, otherwise they're going home.
So
apparently Fnatic reverse sweeped them last year. So, oh no.
Stayed around to see if Adam did step in here. Ghost's going to be burnt. He's going to try and chase down Oscar. Just looking for some damage here.
Shit. Yeah, he's dead.
Decimate has to flash away. Heals up just a little bit.
Is he? Okay, he's fine.
Back into the lane.
He's
Adam's
fine.
none of it.
He's gonna kill him, bro!
Diva him. He needs another one. Let's go with the Ghost just able to get out of range.
Oh shit, bro!
Incredibly low, but he also half health Humanoid.
Damn.
For Humanoid to actually step up in lane.
Adam just beat both their asses, bro. 1v1 or 1v2. That was crazy, dude.
Winning lanes now for BDS.
And junglers are like top.
That was hella crazy.
Because all the summoners are gone.
Kasante already literally had it back and used TP right away. That's nuts.
Because he wants to be ready to go for this. He wants to punish the summonless Adam. I don't know why that word was so hard. Who's only sitting at 50% HP to Oscar invest the TP. And that's the other thing. Oscar investing the TP so early means that if he ends up getting killed, this top lane matchup can become incredibly volatile.
Oh,
so
yeah.
both junglers making a beeline.
Adam getting the ward there, though, means Razork is spotted out. Let's see if Sheo skips his red. He's going to do exactly that. He'll do what we saw the opposite do in game one, which is maybe start up these Krugs. Instead, he just walks his way towards the lane. Razork now steps in, won't have seen that ward. Oh, he did. He pinged it. Just enough time for him to lock that one down. Humanoid getting chunked out in mid.
Damn.
I will say Nuke's gone grasp on this Azir. This is an Azir build we've been seeing a lot more, a bit tankier. Noah's gone for the Halo blades, which implies lethality perhaps.
I do like that Nuke is going that little bit tankier though, because traditionally you kind of become the swoop bot, but hang on.
Just gonna wait this one out. Frenzy's Maul is available for
shit.
Tries to dash away, manages to get the shield and will escape, doesn't have to burn us up.
Yeah, so he's able to get out, but what oftentimes you see in the composition that BDS have is Labrov is kind of your one engage. Well, you got a Sheo and Labrov is your main engage tools, but a bit inconsistent
going in.
Wait, Razork is really up here taking his chickens when he's right there? It's savage, dude. That's so savage, bro.
If you're a fan, the fact that there's been this much violence this early on is a good thing for you.
Dude, Razork is a savage, dog. He's gonna steal his red too. Watch. Did he get it? He got it, bro!
Too early. Sheo still has the flash dash away from this.
He's smurfing on this fucker, bro. That's so funny. That's stole his chickens and his red right in front of his face and told him, "What are you gonna do about it? What the fuck are you gonna do about it, Shao? Shao, however you say his name." Oh man, that was troll. That was funny, dude. That's got me crying.
Fnatic trying to leverage a lot of their early power, saying, we know we're strong enough to fight, so we're going to try and fight you. And BDS are just responding in kind. A very close state of affairs between both sides. Ultimately, the gold largely remains even.
That's the thing, though, for Fnatic, you have to kind of do something you haven't done all split long, which is...
Oh, look at Shao.
They've struggled the entire way through to get a win.
Are they going to try to dive?
Now, with their MSI, with their final...
No.
Chaos early.
Oh no.
Different look that we've seen in game 1 and game 2.
Oh, they're invading.
Netted them anything. It is a slight gold lead.
Yeah, Shao's over here stealing his grump away now. He's tilted, he's salty.
This is where the pressure now falls onto Razork's shoulders. Labrov already out onto the map. Jun largely spending a lot of his early game in lane. Hasn't resulted in...
You can't mess with that Adam, bro. You just can't. This Darius is like way too good. They should have been banning that out. They slipped up not banning that shit. Shea was focusing topside. The no ward? Yeah, no ward.
Once again, the third time in a row for this series.
Risk for us winning is the wave is stacking against him in the top lane. Does have that halfway towards it. Adam's going to step past the wave, use that Decimate for a bit of healing. Pathmaker out by Oscar and apprehend just short, but Shea will take the grubs. Fnatic will then know exactly where he is. Razork went Krugs and now is pathing towards that bot lane. Will Oscar Winnin be able to step past this wave when Shea could be in the area?
I think this is a good trade for BDS though. Darius will get chip damage, same on bot side because the matchup advantage that they have. So playing for that makes a lot of sense. And you can actually start to look at some of these turrets.
Gold's dead even.
Though, for Humanoid, now that he has a health bar, can actually get control over that lane. Will make things a little bit easier for Fnatic to go for Dragon.
Yeah, Fnatic need to make a play here. Oh, they're going for a 4-man. Going for a 4-man. They're going for a 4-man. Ah, they're gonna get one. Nice. Got ice. Let's go.
Noah on the board first. Nice play from Fnatic. Exactly what they needed to do. Utilizing the pressure that they have in mid to move towards bot and find an advantage in the early game. This level of proactiveness we haven't seen from Fnatic, but we're finally getting to see.
Who are we? Fnatic! Who are we? Fnatic! Oh shit, what's happening? Oh no! Oh no! Oscar's dead, bro. He's so dead.
Adam is very familiar with a guillotine. He's waiting! In the end, Adam not quite able to get in range of the ultimate.
Oh man, I'm first. What the fuck, dude? Just chases him down and watches him bleed and just sacrifices. He should have just left because he didn't even auto or anything, bro. He's stupid for doing that. He should have just backed off.
Wave is kind of just frozen there, so Oscar will get back to catch a lot of the waves. So just a bit of a mistake.
Oh, that was so funny.
He just ran out of mana for his ultimate, so he calculated he wanted to get the stacks up. Initial nice trade looks promising for Oscar, but then the second Adam gets the re-engage. He should get the heal off from his Q. There it is, and then all of a sudden you realize, uh-oh, I can't win this anymore. Flash is in, uses his W.
See if he backs off right there?
Well, so Adam thinks that he needs one more auto attack, right? So he does definitely make a miscalculation there. But he's laughing because he realizes, I ran out of mana.
It's also, if he had just left it and pushed
That's
it away,
so fucking funny, dude. He's just running at him. And he's bleeding to death. He's gonna die anyways. And Adam's like, nah, I need to get one more Q on him.
No, the voice he was doing was that. That one, his cackle, his little.
Adam once again looking straight with Oscar in. Played his steel caps the first bind.
That was fucking hilarious, dude.
BDS, 1,000 lead though for Fnatic. First time we have seen them have an advantageous early game in this series, and a lot of that is sitting on the shoulders of Noah in that bot lane. 700 gold ahead. Razork meets Sheo. Will hit level 6 off these Krugs, so glacial prison. Razork now knows. Sheo's in the area. There's the level 6 Razork. As the Stormbringer, Sky Splitter comes down, Sheo takes a chunk, Adam coming across as well, Oscar in looking for the demolish, Proc and will get a plate. Razork still stepping forward, stunned up. Where's Nuke? Can he get here? Can Humanoid get here? He has the Weavers.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Just locked up by Fnatic, pulled across the wall, and it's easy enough for Fnatic to find another Junt. Chain of Corruption going down, Lebrov no way out of this, dances, dashes, and the Guardian just enough to keep him alive.
Labrov barely escapes away from that one, but Adam stepping too far forward in that top lane, wanted to try and clear out the minion wave, but end up absolutely just pummeled by Fnatic as he's ripped out from underneath the tower. The El Casante Classic, we'll get to see it here. This is really nice from Razork. Goes on towards Sheo and constantly trading 1-for-1. This is the advantage of the Volibear in the early stages, and all he's trying to do is make sure that Sheo can't be a factor, as you already have the roam coming through from Humanoid in the mid lane. And as Sheo has to back away to the turret, it's just perfect timing from Oscar Rinnan. They knew they were going to have the numbers advantage, and they can always very quickly kill off Adam with no Q to heal up.
Nicely done from Fnatic. 2k now is their gold lead, and the shift that we wanted to see is exactly what we're seeing. And Fnatic are looking that much more confident as a result. The difference that Fnatic shows us when Razork gets to have a little bit more impact on the map. The top side going well. Adam's Darius not having the impact that he would have liked.
I mean, also when Humanoid can get across the map as well. The Weavers wall towards the bot lane, set up the first kill.
Volibear is such a tank, bro. He's such a brute.
I mean, credit to Nuke still though.
He's fighting second wave of grubs and literally not even taking any damage at all. He's just full health. It's crazy.
And that's something I think that many would not have expected, especially when you consider Humanoid, the pedigree that he is as a player, and also in these high-stakes environments is normally where we see the best of Humanoid, you know, with back against the wall. Definitely having a better performance so far in this game compared to the rest of the series, but Nuke, a mid laner that you definitely can't afford to underestimate, especially when we look at the context of the whole year. Someone who's definitely a shining star for BDS.
No, they're swapping lanes.
So a bit of a rotation coming through from Fnatic's bot lane. Noah and Jun moved up as the Void Grubs were there, so managed to get, I think, a curve play for themselves on the top side. They're going to rotate back bot, might be able to grab one more for themselves just before these well, 3 minutes left before they run out. So nicely done. You can already see the match coming through from Ice and Labrov to try and get back down here, but I think you'll still get a turret plate here for Noah and a bunch of vision control in the spot side jungle for Dragon in a minute's time.
Jun already at that level 6 as well. Lebrov yet to tick over to get his ultimate. 1,500 gold, the lead for Fnatic. Humanoid and Jun just going to make sure they get...
You got to make this series interesting, Fnatic. Come on.
Right now, so still is slightly behind. Razork steps
Although BDS is one of my favorite LEC teams, I'm not going to lie. I do like Fnatic, though. I like both Fnatic and BDS. These are like my 2 favorite LEC teams. I don't like G2, I don't like MDK, I'm just not a fan of either of those organizations, especially G2. I feel like G2 wins too much, and I would like to start seeing like new people be able to make it to MSI and Worlds and all that shit where G2's making it, and then G2 just gets stomped and spanked out every single time. I think G2 got aced by NRG last MSI, like last year. G2 got like literally 3-0'd, or maybe it was Worlds. I think it might have been Worlds, but G2 got 3-0'd and just got absolutely shit on. Like, I just want to see a different team from the LEC like actually make it and be able to participate in these events, rather than just having G2 make it and do nothing with it and just lose every single year in and out. But then again, you have all the Korean players that are playing in the LCK and the LPL, and it just feels like Korea They seem to win a lot more. It's just kind of sad because I'd like to see the European and American teams be able to make it further, but oh shit!
John in the middle of them all, and Storm Splitter coming out as he dives onto the backline. Nuke trying to survive Adam in the midst of three. Oscar winning down 2 for 2 so far in this trade, but Razzle finds another. Sheo has to flash out the Weaver's Wolves, chase him down, and Sheo, even with the last cone, can't ace BDS and get.
Let's go!
First time in this series,
Let's go!
Shut down BDS in the fight. A chaotic.
Yeah, I want to see BDS. I want to see him lose this game. I don't want to just call one game and then be done. I'd like to call the whole series.
Jun goes in, but he knows he already has the ultimate still available, so it doesn't really worry.
It's already 10:02. I got an hour and a half left, so if this goes to 5 games, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to broadcast the whole series. But my girl she's got an errand to run, and then she has to go get her nails done, so I'm pretty sure she's not going to be home by the time that I get home.
Is having a field day running through this fight.
I will say, Noah's positioning at the start of that fight was horrendous. Within melee range of the Sejuani, gets ulted into immediately scooped. But credit to Fnatic for being able to pull it back after losing their AD carry. Humanoid positioning, on the other hand, was fantastic. And they're able to win out. Now, their Herald is alive. Humanoid chipping away at Adam's HP bar.
Nuke is in the bot lane though, BDS.
Have they overstayed their welcome?
Challenge a little bit. Humanoid trying to step forward. Gets the knockback. The Rob coming across the wall here as well. Look for the knock up on Humanoid, but the flash away. Nuke still hammering at that bot lane tier 1. The Rift Herald will reset.
Nuke still has TP as well. So you force Fnatic away from the Rift Herald, and you can still bring Nuke into this top side. It's a little bit low. We'll have to reset and come in, but he's going to be able to pick up a good amount on this reset as well. So you kind of deny Fnatic a lot off of just that overstep from Humanoid.
Ultimately, that's exactly what it was. Humanoid testing the waters a little too much. Adam definitely still a dangerous opponent, swimming around, waiting for that opportunity to strike. BDS now will be the ones to start off the Herald.
Jun's coming across, Oscar in no TP, he's in the bot lane. BDS have 5 members on the top side of the map. Revolve stepping forward, spotted by Razzle. Noah picks up a blue buff.
No TP for Oscar.
BDS gonna force Fnatic away. Humanoid stepping in once again, no flash on him, remember. The arrow across the wall does a little bit of damage to the Roblox, but Humanoid dash in by Nuke. The Emperor's Divide comes back.
Shit.
Featherstorm coming down as Humanoid falls first. However, Fnatic are going to fight back. Oscar in came towards the mid lane and will join this fight. Adam left in the pit alongside Sheo. Fnatic find 3, but they win out on the fight.
They end up picking off Humanoid, but with the reinforcements of Oscar in, Fnatic are able to turn it around. No way to get some good damage off of this lethality Varus.
Fnatic taking a fight 4 versus 5, a very dangerous thing to do. And Nuke again making his presence known. We keep track of his positioning in the fight. Razzle, naturally the person to walk up first. But then look at this play, is able to find a 2-person scoop, clumps up Fnatic to allow for Ice to land a great ultimate. But then the follow-up from Razzle and Jun was just incredible. These dive buddies, both bear and cow, a combo you probably wouldn't have expected. But
both bear and cow.
BDS left wanting in a lot of these fights as the kills continue to get further away from them.
Fnatic now 3,000 gold ahead, very much in control of this game. And this early skirmishing style, the style that helped them beat Vitality, is paying dividends.
I mean, this is the style that we knew them for most of the year, right? We touted Razork as one of the best performing, if not the best performing jungler from Winter because of how proactive he can be. You look at his scoreline, 307. He's been involved in 10 of the team's 11 kills. This team looks so different when he is on a champion that has agency, and in every single fight, he's diving onto the right targets and making stuff happen with Jun right by his side.
See the difference in the jungle as well. Sheo yet to even complete his jungle item. He's picked up as much health and armor as he can, but doesn't even have any first item complete, whereas Razork already has that Sundered Sky building up towards his next. Looks like it's going to be a trailblazer for him. Sheo basically walking 300 gold for BDS, a little bit of a loot pinata. Adam looking to see if he can catch this bot wave. Nuke once again in top does have the TP. Fnatic though setting up around this Drake spawn, 12 seconds away. They're Soul will be delayed. It's one apiece so far.
I think that's why we're seeing Nuke just on the top side. Yes, he has TP, but for BDS, they're just trying to defend the bot tier 1. Not so interested in the Dragon, but with Fnatic having this many people on this bottom side, I actually expected Nuke to keep pressing onto the top tower and just take the trade of towers and give Dragon, because you just really can't fight, but they're going to go.
12 steps forward, Jun with the knock-up. Dragon started by Fnatic. Nuke pings back up towards the top.
Okay.
He's just walking there. No TP invested by BDS.
Yeah, now they're just going to give it.
TP to top. So he's gonna look for
There's no reason for them to do anything right there. It's lost, so just let it go.
I will say, I think ultimately Nuke he wanted a base to be in a position that if the fight happened, he could contest. I think he should be perfectly safe here. He's just going to be Oscar. He wanted to use that TP to either fight or commit to the tower. The problem with committing to it later is he's now at risk of getting collapsed.
Razork looking for him. Nuke does still have the flash. Skysplitter coming down. Nuke has already used his dash, remember, it's 8 seconds away from being back off cooldown. Noah coming in from the side, piercing out, finds its mark, and Nuke, Chain of Corruption, he was looking for the flash, but Nuke holds the flash and gets away from the hail of
Holy shit!
From the BDS mid laner. Riptile charge in mid, won't get enough for BDS to take the towers. Jun is here to stop it in its tracks.
So it's a little bit messy. BDS end up having Nuke overextend on the top side, and now Fnatic try to punish, but they should be able to get some damage on the tier 2. But at least you get Darius being able to push in on bot side. They get control over mid as well, so at least getting some control back on the map is going to help out for BDS. But Fnatic a bit unfortunate that they don't end up getting that kill onto Nuke.
The main problem for BDS now is that by only running a single TP,
That was so close.
Humanoid has a lot of options. You're going to be putting him, well, I was going to say, I expect them to put him in bot lane because Baron becomes the next major objective that's available on the map. He's actually making his way top lane, I guess because Cassante is just reset on the map. But this TP advantage that they have could be a very easy way for Fnatic to force a neutral against BDS. Because in my eyes, I think that what they could have done is send Humanoid bot, have him push as aggressively as possible. You play through mid into bot to gain that vision control for him to play, and then you transition your pressure over towards top side. The moment that someone comes to address him, you TP top and you force a 5v4 around the Baron.
Above court, stunned, locked up, tries to dash away, down to 300 HP, will escape for now. Noah, ammo charged up, can't quite find the Rakan. TP to the bot lane, Nuke.
Oh, he's fucked.
Razork worked his way down here. The TP in by Humanoid. Nuke puts up a tower.
Oh, he's...
Slides them back. Stormbringer out from Razork. There's the knockback with the seismic shove. But Humanoid burned his flash to do it. Before it,
nice.
Find a kill. Humanoid, second kill of the game.
And I think Nuke panicked. I think he actually could have completed the recall he had started, but as soon as he saw everyone coming in, he was like, no, I need to get on out of here. So nicely done by Fnatic to punish the fact that that flash was burnt in the last play. But now Sheo on the top side could try and go for the dive, but you've got the Alistar for Jun on the way.
What I'll say is they used their TP to just get a single kill. They also had to commit flash from Humanoid, and BDS could use this window to actually clear some of the vision around the top side, along with securing a tier 1 tower. So ultimately, I don't think that's the worst for BDS. I think that it was a bit of an overinvestment on resources on Fnatic's side. And imagine, they could have just sent Humanoid to bot lane in the first place and had the Cassante actually matching top and then try to leverage that TP. Regardless, Fnatic still find themselves in an advantageous position. They want to try and unlock this mid tower, but I think the only way they're going to do this is by moving into either the top of the bot side jungle and putting pressure through a potential collapse onto this mid tower, which they're going to begin now. Let's see if it pays off.
Coming in, Humanoid looking for that Weaver's wall. Sheo steps up, Oscar in tanking the tower. Knocked back with the Intofo strikes, but the wave cleared out pretty quickly by BDS. Nuke, he knows something's up. Knows if you're Atelier, you're looking for these flank positions to put a wall down. Perhaps could have been at the blue buff, so Nuke checks it. Ice just recalled, has now got Navori alongside his Kraken Slayer. 2 items on Noah as well. There's the Weaver's wall. BDS trying to get on the right side of it. Adam locked up, knocked back, stunned. And before he even gets an opportunity to move, he is deleted. Labrov though with a 3-man arm. Nuke going in with the Emperor's Divider as well, but Noah and Humanoid are able to dodge away from it. 1-for-1, both the top laners have been sent to an early grave, and Jun will join them. 2-for-1 in favor of BDS.
That was crazy, bro. Fucking Nuke's ult there.
Unfortunately for them, Noah was able to flash away to safety. I think Razork alongside of him. They get 2 kills. They're going to start the Baron.
Oh, you got no ultimates for Fnatic. No flash for Noah, no flash for Humanoid, none for Razork either. BDS not on vision yet. Fnatic now realizing they have to check it, as you say. Very ambitious from them. With Ice's positioning, I think BDS have decided they don't really want any more of this action.
Now start this?
No,
alright, they're going to play it safe. They're going to play it safe. Alright.
Yeah, it means everyone's going to reset and they will go towards the dragon, but this was initially a great play because Adam, he doesn't get a chance to play the game. As soon as this wall comes in, everyone dives onto him and makes sure he's just completely caught out, knocked around, hit up, burst him down. But Labrov, this was an exceptional engagement.
Oh, he's knocked up 4 of them.
Follows through, and then Ice is just
holy
them
shit
with as they come down, and you can't really follow through because Nuke's gone golden.
That was a nice knockup.
Really good stuff. A lot worse for Fnatic as well. Like Humanoid and Nowhere were just outside of the range of that Emperor's Divide, and once again, 5 members of either team in the mid lane. Mid lane towers open up a lot for the map, especially with the Drake up. You want this mid prio because then you can set up around these dragons. BDS stepping in. Adam can tank this. They might just look for the tier 1 in exchange for the Drake.
What's up, guys? Welcome in.
That's exactly what they'll get.
They could even move into topside and collect this wave for the
yeah, I know. That fight wasn't good.
Down. Defensive positioning on the tower coming
that fight where they just died right there, that I just replayed, that was not good.
I think Fnatic are not utilizing the side lane pressure as well as they could be. They're kind of over-grouping to try and force BDS into fights, knowing that they should be stronger at this point.
I mean, he has a tower. Like, he was looking to try and sneak behind Fnatic. There's the Weaver's wall. Yuumu's going to lock up Labrov. Quickness coming out. Noah tanks a tower shot. Labrov will dash to Noah, dash to Adam. Can't get out. The apprehend just short, but now Razork on the chase, and Adam has to pop the ghost to get away. What do we burn there? Chain of Corruption, Weaver's wall for a quickness and a ghost.
It's not the end of the world for BDS. Honestly, they can still look for a lot of these fights. Labrov can just play follow-up engage off of Sheo or Nuke. Fnatic just going to use this to get vision control over the barn area. They realized that not enough was burned to really punish BDS there.
Finally, Humanoid being sent to the bottom lane. Does, of course, have the TP available. And stand corrected. He's avoiding the bottom lane. Moving back to bot's mid. The problem that Fnatic are running into is that they want to unlock mid tower. Makes sense, right? Yep. If you take mid tower, it makes it so much easier to move into the enemy jungle, because then what you can do is you can send someone off to a side lane, you overgroup in mid, you push in that wave, and then you move into one side of the jungle, right? Makes sense. The problem is that there's a lot of wave clear. Azir, Xayah, very difficult champions to siege against. Especially when you have champions that have lost their flash. So the alternative way that you can do it is you create this high point of pressure on a side lane, and then instead use that pressure from the side lane.
Say what you got, Fnatic.
And then you collapse to create a numbers advantage in mid. Unfortunately, Fnatic aren't really just end up in this 5v5 mid where they're just kind of awkwardly looking at each other. They trade kills every now and then the game becomes more about these dragon fights where
BDS has a lot of vision.
And then utilizing the pressure mid to then fight around dragon, which Fnatic are of course
that is
winning
being all
to their
clear.
Credit. But it is also giving BDS the opportunity.
No, there's still vision in the Baron pit.
These items slowly starting to come through.
No, there's not.
On pace with Humanoid in terms of itemization and gold.
Yeah, and he's also not going to be very easy to burst out. No, he hasn't gone for the defensive items, but the Graspy Undying still makes him relatively tanky for an Azir. So when you're playing this melee comp that wants to burst him out, he'll have a little bit more survivability, time to hit that Zhonya's in a pickle. But Labrov spots out Humanoid.
Yeah, Humanoid is just marking Labrov in every single fight. Like, his job is to make sure that Labrov can't get in. The stun from Razork. Labrov needs to dash away. Jun goes in with a headbutt pulverized, but Labrov battle dances his way to safety. Humanoid in position to put that Weaver's wall down again. I think BDS might have to give up the ghost on this mid lane tier 1. Fnatic have finally cracked it.
Let's
There's
go.
no way that you can protect this, especially with Ice being half health, but now to try and get the tier 2. They know the bot lane for BDS had to reset with the health bars.
They're gonna get it.
BDS is looking for
apprehend. They get onto it with the Glacial Prism. Labrov trying to get to the backline. Noah's able to flash away. Oscar is so tanky though as Labrov dances away once again, but can't quite get to safety. Sheo dashing in. Adam knocked back. Noah getting knocked all over the place by Nuke. Ice with the Feather Storm. Adam going in. The Stormbringer not enough.
You better get out of there.
Razork and now Humanoid and Oscar in so low. BDS somehow find the fight.
An incredible engage from Adam. Apprehends 2-3 people to start off the whole fight, putting Fnatic in a very awkward position. The idea, utilizing the Weaver's Wall to unlock another tower, great in theory, but BDS do not go down without a fight.
What is that thing that's right by, that's on Nuke?
To take it.
I don't think he's like Yone. I don't think he can go back to that.
Because of this in the back, as Fnatic might look.
No, I didn't just wake up. I've been up for about an hour and a half now. 8:30.
Goes down, immediately flashes in.
I'm a little bit tired, but I've been up for a little bit. Is my hair a mess? Is that?
And Lavrov just getting that knock up right before he goes down is perfect.
No, I'm already all ready for work and
Humanoid is the
everything.
only damage source because Noah's out of the fight.
Yeah, I mean,
BDS have to close it.
Noah wasn't auto-attacking anyone in that fight. The second he stepped up to land a Q, that was the window that Nuke used to immediately engage onto him and find that kill. Great team fight from BDS. Definitely keeping this game interesting. It was looking very Fnatic favored, and frankly, it still is, but Nuke and Ice cannot afford to be underestimated as the third item now finished Ice.
But look at the summoner spells. Flash and Razor, Humanoid, Noah, even Jun, all gone in that last one, where Sheo can still look, Lavrov can still look, and they're going to go for it now.
Sheo locked up, though, already down to half HP, trying to flash away. Lavrov going in with the quickness, but he's knocked back as well. And this could be a great fight for Fnatic. They've already killed off the enemy jungler. Lavrov has to dash away with the quickness.
Baron.
Just disengaging, as you say, the Baron. A very real possibility.
Lavrov tried to get onto Humanoid at the back of it with the flash, but doesn't quite connect, and now no real engage tools. Lavrov just able to move away before the Unraveled Earth came down.
Okay, Fnatic are abandoning on the Baron idea and instead focusing on the Soul. BDS want to try and catch this mid-wave if they can.
Reaver's wall, Adam's on the wrong side of it, pops the ghost early, Razzle looking for the chase, Stormbringer forward, Thundering Smash for the stun.
Come on, come on, get him, let's go.
To continue the fray, Fnatic find another.
Oh no, dude, even when I'm not
BDS are kind of playing maybe find enough time. No, Sheo won't get
even when I'm not tired, bro, I be at work. Oh, fucking Chewbacca yawn, dude. It's just a constant thing for me. I yawn a lot. Even when I'm not tired, I still yawn a lot. It's really weird, but that's me.
Sheo's positioning.
Like right now, I'm talking about it. See, it's just it happens, bro. But no, I'm not tired. Or half asleep or just woke up. I'm just I'm weird like that.
Nuke is in topside. This is very dangerous.
Fucking type of person that yawns when he's not even tired. All right. Looks like Fnatic's gonna get this. Ah! Oh, he almost knocked him in, dude.
Well played by the Fnatic support to keep Sheo from getting into the pit.
Jun has been such a hero for
that was nice.
In the course of playoffs. His roams in the early stages, his engages have been.
That was really good. I thought he was gonna knock Sejuani in there and give her a free the free Baron, but he knocks himself back into the Baron pit and knocks Sejuani over to the side barely, so she can't get into the pit. And I feel like if she would have gotten to the pit, she would have died right there. But she might have been able to steal the Baron, and at that cost, you know what I mean? It's just
some of the side pressure, because quite frankly, from
yeah.
Fnatic, it's been a lot of grouping as 5 and just kind of running their face into the wall, which has resulted in BDS being able to find these opportunities to fight. They need to at least be playing to a 4-1 setup. Have your Talia sit in mid,
yeah,
use
dude.
the wall once you push.
I slept pretty good last night. It seems like when I sleep decent, I yawn a lot. And then when I don't sleep good, I'm tired as shit, but I don't really yawn much. Alright, Fnatic, dude, come on. Come on. One more fight, Fnatic.
But now, with BDS group
one clean ace and you win.
The wave clear from BDS is going to be tough to get through.
Yeah, I want to see the series go on. I want to stream a little bit longer. I want to react a little bit longer.
Give the pressure, they give the inhibitor tower, and they'll give the inhibitor as well. Labrov's still looking for that flank. Adam's going to go and catch mid-wave to make sure Fnatic can't get 2 waves in, but he might be caught out if Fnatic react quickly.
Yeah, they're going to just back away, though. Look for the recess. Minute and a half on the Baron buff, though. Maybe they could stick around for a bit more. Humanoid decides he's going to go and catch that mid-wave anyway. BDS to push at these last few waves, so bot turret exposed is the only real thing that Fnatic will get, but it's still a massive chunk out of BDS.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
It just creates this constant place of pressure.
If Fnatic want to win, they have to ace right here. They got to find a fight. They got to find something. Because if BDS still has potential to win, and all they need is just a couple picks, and they're back in this game. So, really want to see Fnatic be able to take this game. Because I don't want to see a 3-0 series. Those are just really boring. So I'm kind of happy that I didn't see the first 2 games and I was reacting to something else. Because I just can't, bro. I like interesting series, dude. I don't like it when one team just absolutely dominates and the other team just loses.
Their march relentless right now.
I like to see a war.
In terms of an answer. Adam,
oh God. Oh God. No, 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 that's not the fight, bro. That's not the fight. Is it? Is it? Is it the fight? Oh man.
Can't do enough. Fnatic find another inhibitor and get all 5 players out alive.
Let's go.
He got the passive heal off, so was able to keep himself alive. And then with the crit bloom coming in as well, was able to keep himself up. So beautiful stuff from Fnatic to barely get away. But that was BDS. But Humanoid able to get so much distance, meant they couldn't just finish him off.
I mean, Fnatic are really just brute forcing their way into BDS's base, and credit to BDS finding these angles, these avenues to fight back. It just isn't quite enough. Sheo started this fight off sitting in the fountain, having to get his health back. When he makes his way back, that's Adam's cue to engage. He only connects onto Oscar Ridden though. It's Nuke that makes a desperate play to get onto the backline, but once Humanoid is able to flash away to safety, the front to back from Fnatic can come through. And BDS is
yeah, June barely lived. That's crazy.
At the start of that, I didn't catch it on the first one where he predicts the flash pull from Adams, who actually gets just out of the way of the apprehend. So
okay.
Done by Noah. Now he's feeling the brunt of Noah's damage, which will open up Fnatic for another tower.
That's going to be triple inhibs for Fnatic at least. BDS on their last legs in this game, and Fnatic not willing to go out of this series without a bit of a fight. Super minions in all 3 lanes, 2 of them each. We'll start pushing in. We have a minute before an Elder and a minute and a half before a Baron, so I think Fnatic are very happy.
Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying, dude. I can't stand those type of games. Okay, come on. Come on, Fnatic. Oh, shit. No. Come on. Come on, Fnatic. No, bro. Come on. Yes.
More enough, 2 for 2 so far. Humanoid and Jun and Oscar still alive.
Come on, come on.
But Adam surviving. Jun gets the knockup. Noxine Guillotine comes down. Adam doesn't get the reset and is knocked back.
Yeah!
From Humanoid and now the Brob and Sheo do not have the damage to stop Fnatic.
Come on, kill him.
This a series.
Come on.
Fnatic fight back and they will
take it. Take it.
And 2 and keep their hopes of MSI alive.
Take it. Yeah! Let's go! Let's go!
Controlling the mid game, controlling.
All right, I'm gonna turn this down. Like lowest volume it can go. Okay, well, yeah, we'll turn that down just so that I don't have it too loud. They straight go outside, bro. Alright, they just go outside to talk. Who's that guy, bro? You see that shit? He's just waving at the camera. Hi. I'll be right back. I'm gonna have to mute this real quick while I'm gone, though, so I'll be right back. I'm trying to stay away from getting copyrighted. Alright, how long do we have? Looking like we have 2 minutes. Alright, so I'll probably be able to, depends on how long this game goes. If it's a quick game, then I should be able to do like part of the next video, or not video, the next game. But if it's a short game, we're good. If it's a long game, then probably not, because I do have to go to work. So yeah. I got this phone that I literally never use. I got it for free, and it's a really good phone. It's just, I have a phone already, so I don't really need it too much. Okay, so Fnatic have to win this next game. Otherwise, it's over. So we're going to keep this muted out. Kind of have to. You probably can't even hear anything that they're saying. Oh, they're out there eating and shit? Who's that? That's not another player, I don't think. I think that's a coach. That's a girl. She's definitely not a player. They get a little break and then they gotta go back in, and that's cool. At least they get to go outside and take a break. That's nice. Do they have a girls team as well? There must be like a girls league or something, because I just seen a bunch of girls in Fnatic wear. This play was so funny, dude. Even they're laughing, bro. That shit was hilarious. Yeah, I doubt it. I don't think that Fnatic's going to be able to. But, I mean, didn't it just happen last year for MSI? Like, these two exact same teams, like, it happened to where BDS went up 2-0, and then Fnatic came back and clean swept them, reverse sweeped them. I'm pretty sure it just happened. It literally just happened to them. Let me see. Let me check. Yeah, we'll get this going, because I had it paused or something, so I'm just trying to... Okay, we got 5 minutes. So I think I'm probably only going to be able to do this one, and then I'll probably just have to listen to the next game, because, like, on the way to work. Because it's 10:30 already, and this next game is probably going to take, like, almost an hour at least, like, just to get into the game, like, get into Champ Select, wait for all these people to talk and all that shit. Is there any music playing right now?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's music playing. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But yeah, check this out. I'm pretty sure... Did BDS... No. Did BDS get reverse swept by FNC in 2023? MSI. Let me look up. Yeah. Let me look at this real quick. Can I look at 2023? Let's see. Korea, China. Oh, this is Europe. Vietnam, PSG, Brazil. Latin America. Wow, there's a lot of teams out there. Yeah, I can't remember either. I'm looking right now, but I can't really find anything. But that's Asia Pacific. You got FlyQuest. Oh, they're qualified. So all these teams right here are qualified for play-in stage, apparently. And then qualified for bracket stage, you have one team, and it's Team Liquid. Let's see how this is going. 2 minutes and 5 seconds. I'm just taking a look at like MSI. I didn't want to look at Team Liquid. That's not really what I wanted to look at, to be honest. Okay. Let's see. Bro, get this shit out of here. You got Group A. And you have losers bracket that you have to go through if you lose. And then you got your finals. I wonder, dude, this is going to be a lot. Because if you look right here, like, teams from Asia Pacific, Vietnam, and Latin America that are going to MSI. I didn't even know that they had teams in fucking Asia Pacific, Vietnam, and Latin America, and apparently Brazil? Lowest possible seed. Brazil, bro? Brazil has a pro team? What? Okay, and then this is cool. This is like hella cool. Leaguepedia. Can I look? See, that's what I want to do, is look up. Can I search? Search Leaguepedia. Here we go. FNC. BDS 2023. I can't even look at it from there. Okay, so now we got this. I had to keep the regions aren't as good and almost always get eliminated in the first round of MSI or Worlds. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I thought that there was only like 4 regions though, and there happens to be like 8. That's my only thing. I thought that PSG and those teams, I thought they. Let's check. I thought these teams right here, like these ones right here, were all like LCK or like LCS. No, LPL. I mean. But yeah, that's crazy. Okay, well, Team Liquid's the only one in the actual like, what's it called? Qualified for bracket stage, but they did win. They won what you call it? Where are all these people from? Oh, wow. So Impact is from Impact, Core, JJ, and Umpty. I think they're all from, is that China? I think that's China where they're from. Though this is cool, bro. Look at this shit. No, Korea. So Team Liquid has 3 Koreans on their team, and then they have their bot lane and their mid lane are what you call it? Are these the real names too? Yeah, dude. What the hell, bro? That's crazy. Okay, what do we got going on here? Fnatic's taking the ASOL. ASOL versus the Azir. Korea is the white flag. China is the red flag. Okay. Yeah, I want to see. Okay, so BLG is China. Oh, wow. Look at Europe's team. They have people from all over. They have people from all over Europe on their team. So Broken Blade's from Germany, I think. Is that my girl? Hey! Yeah, that's my girl. She's back. Yeah, I couldn't tell you where all these are. I know that this one on top up here, the brown, I think it's brown, red, and yellow, that's Germany. Let's see where... Whippo's from Germany as well. This is a North American team, and they have one American player on their team? Alan, Fahad, Nikolaj. Is that Casper? I think his name's Casper. That looks like Casper. I'm just looking at all these names. Where's Asia Pacific from? Where is that? I wonder where that's from. I wonder what flag that is. What do we got going on here? Ash. Is that an Ash support or Ash ADC? That's what I want to know.
Monroe pissed in the sink.
Really?
Yep, yellow everywhere. You should take a look.
What side?
The side with the bee on it. Not the one with the water in it where she usually shits, the other side.
She shit all around that shit that I put in there?
She peed, honey. That's what I'm trying to tell you. She peed.
Okay.
Look. Go look.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I'll be right back.
I'll show you. Come here. She pissed everywhere. The door is open right now because spraying her with water.
To spray the shit out of the cat. One cat go try to my mom one time was doing dishes.
up, so I would appreciate it if you clean it. Yeah. All right. Here we go. All right. Sorry, I had to resolve a situation.
They are close, but they have to make the reverse sweep happen against BDS. And BDS would really hate for that to happen. Last year, they were reverse swept by Mad Lions.
Oh no, they got okay. It was last year. It was last year, and it wasn't Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't at Fnatic. They just said it. It was Mad Lions that reverse swept them.
Answer into the Callister is definitely something that the analyst has highlighted, but also just something you see commonly. The Azir once again for Nuke. I think he doesn't have to be as aggressive as was in the previous game, but it definitely felt like they were limited in terms of their playmaking options.
He's going Hail Blades this game as well for a little bit more aggression, at least in the laning phase, as opposed to that grasp.
True. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Ice for some reason. You were talking about Nuke, obviously.
Yeah. You were talking about Nuke, so
yeah,
I kind of piggybacked off your point.
Yeah, that's a great point, actually, Medic. That's a great point. So we'll see how things play out. Ultimately, I'm excited to see.
Didn't he just play Cassante last game?
Jax. I don't know if he can be as.
Yeah, he did.
As he was last game. Volibear is obviously a very powerful.
Adam's playing Gragas?
Setup. He's a little more dependent on his lane.
What?
Like Volibear is, but with Jun on his Blitzcrank, we've seen what he can do on the champion. You give him the opportunity to roam, and he's going to take that advantage and run away with it.
Lavrov able to get the hook into the wall, get away, but yeah, I think the nice thing for Razork is he just does so well in the isolated 1v1 versus Shale. If you can play
on June's playing Blitz.
I think he can look for invades and continue to just keep the pressure on towards Shale, so he doesn't really get to a point where he's.
You got Razork on Jax. Jax can take over the game though. Same with Acel. This is a pretty interesting comp they got going on here.
Culling the minion wave there, getting himself his first 4 stacks of the game. Often you want to see an Azir and a Radiant Soul up around 200 stacks at the 20-minute mark, and then at least 10 stacks per minute from that point. Until he gets to 100, 150 stacks, it's actually quite hard to stack up. So don't expect to see him having a huge amount.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Game, but we'll keep him on that 10 a minute.
Oh yeah, Ice is ADC. Yeah, I'll be right back.
They will see the bot side camp secure. You can see the ping coming down onto the walls, being a bit like, this is a bit weird. We don't have full information as to where he is, but with his bot camps up, it's very likely that he's going to be here. With this ward, in contrast from the side of Fnatic, he'll use that to spot exactly where Sheo is. Sheo is. Why is that such a hard thing to say? Meanwhile, in top lane, Adam, once again, with the early push, kind of as we expected. Nothing too crazy. Overall, relatively slow early game compared to what we've seen in the first 2 games, where BDS were kind of off to the races in terms of the pressure they were putting down in the enemy jungle and what they were able to find in terms of early leads.
Yeah, we're going to see Shale move back up towards top side, with Jun roaming. He could have easily set up with Razork to take that skull crab, so I think we're actually going to see if Razork really wants to contest on towards this top side, but I imagine he's going to do his wolves, reset. But with Oscar being relatively low and Adam having mana, I'm not sure what happens after this Skull Crab goes down for Shale.
See if Razork does wolves into reset as Nuke kills Humanoid and flashes away. Just a solo bolo in the mid lane. Adam looking for Oscar in the top lane as well. Nuke's going to be able to retreat to the safety of Shale. Razork flashes forward. Red bar. Counter-strike dodge to the side. There's the knock-up as well. Razork no flash. Looking to get in range for another leap strike. Gets there in time. And answering kill as Adam starts to work his way down from the top lane. Razork has nowhere to go and will eventually be killed off by Sheo. 2 for 1 in the total exchange.
Sheo had to commit the flash at the end there because he was worried about the counter-strike coming back up. And if it had, then there's a way in which Razork can potentially escape. Removes that possibility. But great stuff from Nuke, starting that whole playoff by getting a solo kill onto Humanoid.
Yeah, Humanoid just taking that step immediately in and gets killed, and then the hook on your tower!
The minions are tanking this though. Labrov gonna slowly walk away from the turret range, then get the auto down onto Jun. Noah flashing forward, there's a bunch of spears in the back of that Nautilus. He doesn't manage to get away as Ice tries to trade back in with the Ranger's focus. Noah able to dash away. Jun escaping as well. Summoners burnt on either side.
Lavrov getting hooked. immediately gives that pressure to Noah and Jun because he just can't trade back with the tower in the way. And he was nearly able to escape with the slows, but just so unfortunate that Noah ends up pipping him with the Q and doesn't manage to escape.
I mean, what started off as an unfortunate situation for Humanoid and for Fnatic, the bot lane then comes up clutch. We've talked about how we've seen Jun with these incredible plays on his Blitzcrank just last week. He makes the same thing happen again here. I mean, did he bend the bullet there? I mean, what the hell, Jun? Makes the play happen. You can see Ice trying to slow Noah as much as possible and then do as much damage. I think the surprise here was that how much respect Noah was giving. He was saying, you know what, I actually don't think we can win the extended fight, so I don't think it's worth continuing. Chooses to disengage, and they're just be happy rather with the single kill that they secured.
Yeah, I think it's the right call with the hook being as long as it is on Blitzcrank. I just don't think you have to follow the cooldowns to finish that one out. Still though, Dragon going to be taken by Sheo with push in mid and push on boss.
Getting back to my reaction.
You do have an opportunity to start playing.
Are you coming in here or staying?
Not yet.
Okay.
Well,
Sorry, guys. Oh, 3-2? Jeez. What did I come back to, bro? Holy shit.
Once again, just take out the enemy mid.
I think this is something that we're going to see more and more because Asol very vulnerable when his flash is down, and you saw how easy it was for Nuke to get in on top of him. So that cooldown, as soon as that's back up, I wouldn't be surprised to see Sheo in around.
Oh, nice pull.
Doesn't have the flash. LeBron's just dead. Sent to the depths below.
Let's go.
So you imagine this is an example of the game plan that Fnatic wanted. Because my first question is, why are Fnatic even trying to fight this dragon? But if they're able to connect that hook onto a target, the amount of single target damage that they have with this comp this early is clearly very high. The problem is that Nuke was able to catch Humanoid on rotation and he ended up getting punished. So BDS secure the first dragon, Fnatic get a kill back in exchange.
Kind of crazy that Adam's using Gragas. I've never seen Adam play Gragas. Like, not even one time. Yeah, sorry about disappearing there for a little bit. I was talking to my fiance and going over a few things.
Gonna go into his topside jungle here. Nice vision control on the top side from Fnatic has already been set up, so I don't think Sheo can actually make a play on mid. You even see Jun hovering mid because of how vulnerable Humanoid is at the moment. As long as the Humanoid can get his flash back up, they'll be fine. But Fnatic doing a good job of playing protective here for Humanoid while he is still vulnerable.
Still doesn't have that flash, as you say. Jun just covering it. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Noah's catching the wave. Can't quite see if he's got a freeze, but LeBron is doing the same as the arrow goes in. Nuke Emperor's Divide back, and even if Jun's here, it doesn't really matter. Nuke on the board once again.
They're just like arrow from down.
I have my headphone in.
Snipe the dragon.
So, the only time I have this conversation. Get your hands off my butt.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Accept my affection.
That's not affection. That's fucking abuse. Ow!
No, that's affection.
That's not affection when you smack it like that.
That's affection.
Does your husband do this to you too?
While Game 3 definitely looked better for Humanoids, this is a scary situation for Fnatic to find themselves in.
It's not the first time we've seen Humanoid be on the business end of a solo kill either, but
oh wow.
And just no respect from it. This is something that we see so often with the Ashe supports. We don't get awful lot of Ashe AD carries. We've seen a couple of times knowing that, but getting caught out there, try to play it safe. They even brought Jun up, but it just doesn't matter. The BDS still find a way. And now that early game control that Fnatic had in Game 3.
You know who Oscar reminds me of? Oscar reminds me of an alpaca. He just looks like a llama. Like, it's not even like a understatement. This motherfucker looks like an alpaca. Nothing against him, he just does. He just completely does. And his tongue flick too when he talks. Like when he wins a player of game or whatever, whenever he's up on stage talking, his tongue's like it's so funny, dude. I get a kick out of it.
She's like, I'm making sure you're actually going to come today. And I was like, yes, why wouldn't I? She could never get coming this week. I usually text her during the week and like confirm like I can do this design in that amount of time because we usually have hour-long appointments. And I was like, I don't have a crazy design.
Yeah, Fnatic are losing because of this mid lane.
And she's like, okay, cool. Because I've done
Yeah,
that
Acel, I don't really feel like Acel's that good of a pick into.
Like every time.
Oh man, there's not that good of a pick into Azir, in my opinion.
They usually go based on
Yeah.
the freaking.
I think Fnatic might lose this game. Kind of sad.
I did not get coffee this morning.
Okay. I got about 20 more minutes, so hopefully this game only takes about 20 more minutes.
I want clean underneath today.
I'm gonna go grab all my stuff real quick. Hope I don't miss anything too good. Are they setting up a dive? No.
Hey honey, what time do you work today? 12 to 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Jun wrote in all chat, flash DRF, and then he wrote the side.
Yeah, I just don't like being here all alone all the time, especially, it's not his fault, he gets scheduled random shifts.
But it's actually a good move from Jun, because even if you do just burn the flash from Ice, as Vedi was just pointing out.
Yep, I closed like 2 days, open 2 days.
Let me go check and see if I got the mail. I'm getting something from Calgary, California today.
Unless you have a nail appointment.
I do, it's at 12.
Oh.
So, ow!
Alright, well, BDS
God!
now the Fnatic will set up. The resets have come through from Fnatic. They don't actually have that many control wards in their inventory. Of course, Jun refreshing his stockpile. So he still has 3 available, but it's BDS first the objective. And observers, if you can show us what Fnatic can see, a lot of the vision is being denied right now as the entire map is just being glittered away. But then Fnatic, I mean, they just walk into the river for free, I guess.
Jun getting level 6 off that ward being killed. Nuke is pushed in mid. Humanoid answering that. Nuke already at level 10.
Oh, good pull! Come on. Nothing came of it. Shiza. Come on, Fnatic. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. Oh, shit, man. 1 for 1, but I mean, it's... Yeah. Was it a 1 for 1? No, Shay lived? What? He must have flashed out. Yeah, he flashed out. That's crazy.
No, truthfully, it was because of Adam's ultimate. So what happens is that Noah gets CC'd long enough that he then can't land his last auto attack, and Shay is able to flash away to safety. So nice timing there from Adam to arrive at just the appropriate manner, as heroes often do.
And Adam is never late. Arrives exactly when he means to.
Exactly.
He is a drunken wizard. You know the old support item, Shard of True Ice? It's actually in Gragas's bout. That's what keeps his drink cold.
This mustache is getting thick.
I don't know if I would actually.
Actually, it's true. Or is it?
How many of them does he have? Because he's got to throw it at
That's
least
a great
200
point.
to
He
1,000.
goes through a lot of that.
Just refill the... Oh, he throws it.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are his pocket bounties. Like pocket sand.
I see. Right. That makes sense.
Okay.
Just want to show you.
Flash your boobs to my stream, why don't you?
I didn't know I forgot you were streaming. Hopefully, did they see?
No, I'm watching the camera right now.
If you could open a dimension door, I would
Almost.
Almost? Okay, well, at least it's not
I put my hand up and everything. Nah, bro.
Yeah, no one needs to see my boobs.
They saw your hand, but nothing else.
Imagine. Yeah, if I flash my boobs.
Yeah, just come flash my stream real quick.
You're welcome.
Get me demonetized.
Or get you views.
Explosive cast from Adam. Death charge coming out of Humanoid as well. Ice is already dead and Noah has so much time in this fight to really open up. Humanoid tries to flash away. The blinding star as the skies come down.
Oh yeah, baby! Come on, Fnatic, come on.
So,
is that a penta? Is that a penta? Fucking penta! Come on, penta! Penta kill! Let's go!
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, I'm not dealing with it. I gotta grab.
Ice at the Herald. A fight that initially did not
That's not ice, bro. That's Noah.
This one,
You stupid fuck.
this one does focus well, which is really good. Let me do this. I'm gonna grab my phone. I have a little PS4 that I use, but thing is, once I start college, I stop playing. Hey, hey, you stop that, sir.
Is that all garbage?
No. That's not. Nice snacks. I was like, go in the other room because you're loud.
No!
Yes! You're loud as fuck, dude. Ow!
Where's my kiss?
Oh my gosh, you're needy!
So much gold
I'm carrying a drink too, dude.
Fucking rude.
You're fucking rude.
A cheeky little smile, but he knows the job is still at hand. Returns to focus and is looking to bring Fnatic to a game 5. 7-0-0. Play to the Ruin King completed. Still working on that second item though, but you can see a 2.4k gold advantage. And I will give huge credit to Humanoid in that previous fight. The fact that he was able to get that ultimate off just before he lost his life was so crucial to the success of his team. And Fnatic, could they make a repeat of Spring Split happen? Could they make the reverse sweep happen, deny BDS their shot at MSI, and secure a spot for themselves?
That's the question to be running through all the BDS players' minds. Only Ice different on this roster from that 5-man squad that was knocked down by NBK last year. Fnatic, a new look lineup since 2018, of course, has changed a few faces over the years, but are looking to make their way back to MSI for the first time in 6 years.
It is going to be a fight that Fnatic still have to keep going though. 30 seconds until the Dragon. Noah, second item completed. He is huge. If he is left untouched, he will carry this fight. And Fnatic know it. They're just trying to get control so they can actually have a fight that favors him. But he has a target on his back, and BDS, they will use everything in their power to get onto him.
No flash for him, does have the heal, has Jun on the front line as well as the Bob steps forward. Hook back, LeBron already low, Dretchline.
Let's go!
And Humanoid starts to fly.
Yeah!
The Fates call, luck up on Sheo, Crescent Guard enough to get him out, but Fnatic have got what they wanted.
Fuck yeah.
And the old out of Sheo, they get LeBron, and they will get the Drake and stop the stacking from BDS.
I mean, objective secured. Fnatic find themselves an initial pick. LeBron not as tanky as he would like to be. Jun making the plays happen for his team. 8-0, the scoreline now for Noah. The biggest carry threat with the Rageblade finished as well. Only a 2k, well, what, 2-3k gold leads? Quite surprising considering the position that Fnatic find themselves in. But BDS still have some options to potentially turn this game around. It'll ultimately come down to if they can shut Noah down, really. Can Adam find another nice barrel like he did earlier in this series?
Importantly for Fnatic, Humanoid had started to stack up as well, 207 stacks now on the Aurelion Soul. He fell massively behind in the early game, remember, 0-3-0. Nuke, the Fed carry for BDS, has almost got his Rabadons complete, but hasn't been able to influence the fights in the same way that Noah has over the last couple of minutes. We have 4 minutes on the next Drake, a minute on the Baron. Obviously, Callistic gives you a stronger Baron secure, usually, although we have seen that messed up by teams in the past. Sheo puts the Rift Herald down. Noah's going to ask this. LeBron is looking.
Okay. I should have time to do this last game right here. If it goes to game 5, that'd be dope. I'll probably listen to it on my way to work.
So no, there's not going to be any funny business coming through from Fnatic.
Yeah, there is. Sheo's driving.
Where is he driving it?
Backwards. It gets him to safety. You know, if someone was coming in, I'm out, you know?
I mean, that's the second time now I've raised some question marks around Sheo's.
He did hit the first tower, though.
No, I understand that.
Hang on, Sheo. Doesn't realize the Fnatic are in the
Oh, that's a big ass pull!
Adam trying to come in from the side here as well.
Oh, nice!
The explosive cask, I think that might have connected from LeBron, if not for Adam's ultimate.
Probably for the better. If Humanoid had joined the fight, it would have been a dire situation for BDS. The first tower for Fnatic finally secured. large reason as to why the goal is likely still relatively close. BDS unlocking both mid and top. Puts them in a great position overall still. The Dragon spawns in 3 minutes time. Baron, of course, on the cards. You imagine that the game is likely to slow down at this point as both teams work towards their next crucial item, ready for a big fight around the Dragon. But I believe that BDS could afford to give away the next Dragon if they don't feel strong enough to fight. We can see a number of components in their inventory getting closer and closer to those upgrades, but still quite a ways away from Noah and Humanoid in terms of the power that they have.
You've got 2 minutes though until realistically you have to try and fight a Dragon, so there's a lot of members of Fnatic on this top side. I wasn't sure how aggressive they want to try and play on towards Nuke, and you can see BDS kind of thinking the same here.
Both dredge lines away. Adam's pushing in the bot wave. Fnatic have set up around mid.
Hang on a minute.
Caught, dredge lined in. Razork was able to dodge to the side of it, and Lebrov, he just hooked himself into his death, and following up, Nuke hooked back by Chun.
Let's go.
Being chased out by Adam and Ice, but Fnatic could just look to the Baron if they so desire.
Great positioning by Fnatic, so they threaten the dive on.
My drive to work 10 minutes. So I work at 12. It's like a 10-minute drive, tops. Like 6 minutes if I'm driving like a speed demon, and if I'm driving slow, going 40 miles an hour, about like 12 minutes. So it's not a long commute. I'm good. But this game's gonna run about 20 more minutes. It's 11:05. I have about 25 more minutes before I even have to leave. So I should be just fine to do this this game. And then if it goes to game 5, I'm just gonna have to miss the, what's it called? I'm gonna have to miss the last game because I gotta work. But with MSI coming up, we're gonna be streaming a whole lot longer in the future. Because I'm probably going to stream the whole MSI series. Like, if I get the chance to. If I have time to do it and I'm not working, then I'm going to stream as many series as I can. I'm still playing. I'm not playing as much as I used to. Like, I could have played this morning. I could have got up early and played some League and everything. But I more wanted to just kind of, you know, just relax and be able to have, you know, like, time to myself. Because I feel like, oh, nice pull. Oh, man, he's so good with those pulls. No, those June pulls are fucking insane. But, you know, it's just, I don't really want to, like, feel like, because for the past couple weeks to month, oh my gosh, bro, holy shit. That is nuts. But yeah, I feel like I've like devoted a lot of my life and a lot of my time into just playing like ranked games and just playing League of Legends. And I feel like when I'm able to, you know, relax and not play but still be able to like participate and do live streams and still have like, you know, people come and view my channel, like it's a lot better than me like constantly streaming, being perma-stuck, and, you know, always being mad all the time because I can't, like, seem to be able to climb properly ever since I got demoted from silver. Like, I got demoted from silver to bronze, like, 4 times, and then I got demoted down to bronze 4. I got demoted to iron twice, climbed out of iron, and now I played one solo with my buddy, like, 2 nights ago, and I did not want to play solo. I wanted to play a flex game. And I was in his lobby, and he queued us up in a solo duo, and I had 0 LP. And so now I'm bronze 4 again, and with like 50 LP or whatever it is. Yeah, Fnatic's gonna win this. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yep. That's nuts. Technically, no. Technically, no. I'm not allowed to, but yes, I do. Fucking yes, I do, bro. I sure in the fuck do. I take my headphones and everything. And look at that. We got a tied series, boys. This is a very good series. It's 11:09. It looks like I should have time to start the game. Actually, it's 11:10 already. I might go and I'm gonna take 20 minutes and go hang out with my fiance. But yeah, so we got tie series. I mean, she's on the phone anyways and just chilling. So BDS ain't going to MSI. Nah, I don't think so. But yeah, I can yeah, I can definitely have my headphones in and everything. But I have to have a hairnet on. Yep, game 5, bro. I knew it was gonna happen. I just had a feeling. I had a feeling that Fnatic wasn't going out like that. But yeah, so it's just kind of like a matter of I can't get caught, but I get my work done at work, and I'm usually like I'll put a documentary in, and I'll have one ear open, and I still am able to here, let me mute this real quick because I don't want to hear that and get copyrighted. But yeah, so I can listen to like documentaries and everything, but my thing is that I don't want to be getting caught like that. But then again, they don't really care because I'm one of those workers that's really reliable, and when I come in, everything gets done. And if something doesn't get done, it's because I don't have time. If I like have a short shift for like, so for instance, I had a short shift 2 days ago. Yeah, the day before yesterday I was off, and then yesterday I worked. But I had 2 short shifts in a row, so I wasn't able to get done as much as I wanted to because I had 2 5-hour shifts. And so I ended up leaving like 20 minutes early both days because I get done with my shift, like, and I get done with like closing down meat department and everything. I'm done like almost like 30 to 40 minutes early because of how I clean up, and I have like a specific routine that I do every single time, and that way like it gets done really fast. And then I'll have like all of my like I'll have all my stuff like lined up, like all of my product, like my meat, like my, so for instance like my bacon, my my hamburger, my steaks, my fish. I'll have it all lined up on all my carts because you got these roll carts that you take, and so you get your 3 roll carts, and then you get all your product and put it all onto that. You wrap it, and then you put it inside of the there's 2 different coolers. So there's a seafood cooler and then there's a meat cooler. So I'll put my meat products inside the meat cooler and my seafood stuff, like all my fish that I sell, inside of the actual cooler. But and then after I get all that done, like I'll take all that and I'll move it out the way. I'll get my hose because there's like a long ass hose. You got to spray down the inside of the case, and you got to cover up everything. That's why it's so basically at 6 o'clock I start wrapping everything because I have to wrap it all. No, I work at what's it called? I work at Albertsons. So I have the shirt on right now. I work at an Albertsons company. So an Albertsons store. I work at Albertsons. So technically, yeah, there's like OSHA violations and all that shit, but they don't really pay attention to me. That's what I'm trying to tell you, is that I get everything done. Like I basically have to close down the whole ass meat department, like not just the section where like the butcher block is, like where all the stuff is that we sell, like all the people can see in the case. There's a whole another back room with like saws and everything that the meat cutters they use to like clean up and everything, like and cut down the meat so that they can package it up and sell it. And so I'll have to, like for the past like 4 days, the opener, because I've had like 3 closing shifts, and the opener, yeah, in the meat department. I mean, it's not that stressful. What's stressful for me is that the opener. So my thing is that the opener, when you're the opener in meat department, you have that back room with the saws that you need to clean, and then you have a whole buttload of dishes that you put inside of the sink out there in the butcher block that need to be done before you leave. And this kid that I work with, he'll basically like half-ass clean the back room, and then he'll leave a bunch of shit for me. He's like, oh yeah, it's all sprayed down, it's all rinsed, it's all soaked up, it just needs to be rinsed. I went back in there yesterday, and it took me not just that, like the dishes that he left me too, because he left me a bunch of shit, and then he left me a bunch of roll cards to do with a bunch of meat on it that he didn't put out, because I don't know what the fuck he was doing yesterday, but he didn't really do very much, and he just kind of left it all for me, and so I had to clean up the whole ass back room basically, and then I had to do all of his dishes that he left in the sink, and then on top of that, I had to fucking do some other shit too. Like I had to worry about putting my stuff out, getting my shit done, and I had to do his job too. So it's like, bro, like, and the funny thing is like me and him are quote unquote buddies, we're quote unquote friends. We play League of Legends together. We play Dota 2 together, but it's like he doesn't want to do the work and he wants to do other things and then just leave it all for someone else to do. And my new manager that just came she just got on there at my location because she's from a different store like Albertsons, but she's from a different location. Yeah. So she helps me out a lot, bro. Like my meat manager, she gets everything done. So it seems like when she's there with him, I'm not gonna say names because I don't know if he has my YouTube or not. I don't want to say names, but it seems like whenever she's there, like the manager's there, and he's there with her, he gets all the stuff that she wants to get done. But when the other guy's there, when the other meat cutter's there, and she has a day off, then he leaves everything for me and just expects me to do it all. And I'm just like, bro, like, do you understand when I open, all of this shit is done, and the closure doesn't have to worry about this? But no, you want to leave it all for me so you can take off and you can go fuck around and go do your thing and make sure that I have the most work to do because you know that I'm a hard worker and I'm going to get it done. But at the same time, you just took an hour and a half of my time to pick up your mess, and that's an hour and a half of my time that I'm not going to be able to do everything on the block, on the wall, in the back room, the frozen, you know. So it's just, yeah, it's typical of fucking shitty coworker. And he's supposed to be quote unquote my buddy, so it just kind of makes me more mad that he leaves more work for me because he's just like, oh, it's fine, he's here, Peyton will do it. And I'm just like, no, bro, like, this is not okay, dude. Why am I doing all your work for you? It's not fair to me. So I'm at the point where I'm like, dude, okay, I kind of want to say something to, like, Matt or to my actual, like, meat manager because it's, like, it's ridiculous how much he's leaving for me to do. And it's not just, like, a one-day thing. It's, like, an everyday thing. And it's starting to get really fucking irritating. So it's just, yeah. Pisses me off, dude. But what time is it? Because I got to get going here soon. It's only 11:17. See, I don't want to do that though because then that will put us behind, you know? And I don't want more work to do just because of the fact that, you know, he wants to be lazy and leave everything for me. But if I do that to him, then it's like basically nothing's going to get done. Tough love, yeah. I think I'm just going to talk to him and tell him, hey, bro, like, I don't know if you understand, like, when I open, like, this shit that you're leaving me, it all gets done. Even if I have customers and even if I'm busy with, you know, helping out customers and doing everything else, it still gets done. And so it's just like the matter of, hey, bro, like, if I can get this shit done, then so can you. And that's kind of like where I'm at. And I'm gonna, like, if he, because I'm pretty sure he's there today, and if he tries to leave me all that shit, I'm gonna tell him, look, bro, I'm sorry, man, but you need to start stepping up your shit and getting your shit done, because whenever I'm here alone and it's not you and it's me that's opening, all of this shit gets done. So it's like, you know, and I need to talk to him about it because it's absolutely ridiculous, bro. It makes my job a little bit more difficult, And the fact of it is that I just came from produce and changed my shift, changed my schedule to go and join meat department. Like, I transferred over there because I didn't want to do produce anymore. And one of the reasons that I left produce was because they fucking left everything for me. They always put everything onto me. And it's just, it got so stressful to the point where I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm not dealing with this anymore. You can either get me a transfer to meat department or you're going to transfer me to another store because I'm not doing this anymore. And they got me a transfer to meat department, and now it feels like the same shit that I was dealing with in produce, I'm having to deal with it in meat department. So it's stressful. It's very stressful. But here in July, I'm actually going on fire camp this year for 3 months, and I'm gonna be making a good amount of money, probably like a good like between like 8 and like 13 bands. I'm gonna say I'm making a lot of money out there doing fire camp this year, and so I'm taking a 3-month leave of absence, and I'm not gonna have to deal with them for much longer because once I take that 3-month leave, then I come back and it'll be it'll be October when I get back, and then my wedding is on the 19th. And then our honeymoon is right after. So I already have scheduled time off. So I got to go over my leave of absence and everything and look at my time and look at like what time I have, what I need, so I can be able to get back here in time, because I still have a couple things that I need to do in order to. I'm going on leave of absence. So basically, I work at a store. Where it's technically considered a union, and with it being considered a union, you're allowed to take a leave of absence after you've worked so many hours. And I'm going up. I'm not going down. I'm going up. I'm not going out. I'm going up. I'm going up to Oregon this summer in July. I'm going up to Oregon, and I'm taking a 3-month leave of absence so that I can do fire camp. And so basically, fire camp is what I did before I met my fiance, and it's what I was doing. It's what I was doing with my life just before I met her in general, and my whole life has changed ever since me and her got together. And I've been out here for almost 3 years. I've missed almost 3. I think I've missed 3 fire camps now since I've been out here, and so I'm wanting to get back into that because it's a lot of money, and it's only 3 months. And my family's up there. So I have a lot of family up in Oregon, and I want to see my family. And I want to be able to take a vacation away from here, and a vacation away from having to constantly deal with working at Albertsons, because it's very stressful. I don't want to work there anymore, but I put up with it because it pays the bills, and I can't be without a job because I have to pay bills. I have, mouths to feed, and I have people and animals relying on me. So, it's just a matter of, hey, I got shit to do and I've got a life to, live, but I don't want to be crippled to the point where I'm stuck at Albertsons for the rest of my life. So I'm going to take that leap and take those 3 months each year and start doing fire camp and start taking my leave of absence, because I'm pretty sure 9 months is like that's how much you need to work. Like, that amount of time goes with you. Oh, and I was told by my buddy, because he's doing it too, he's taking leave of absence too. Apparently, they pay you for the first 2 months of your leave of absence. So I'm going to be getting paid to take a leave of absence for my first 2 months. I'm only going to be gone for 3 months. So the only period of time that I'm not getting paid is a 1-month period from September to October. And technically, I'm not getting paid, but I am getting paid because I'm going to be on fire camp. I'm going to be making triple the money that I make in 1 month. I'm gonna make triple, or quadruple of that just 1 month of working with fire camp. But I'm still getting paid for 2 months from the job that I have right now, and then I'm gonna be getting paid on top of that from this job that I'm gonna be picking up. So money's gonna be coming in, bro. I'm gonna be stacked for a little bit, and then hopefully I could just have that time off and be able to, I get paid for the first 2 months, I'm pretty sure, for the first 8 weeks, and I'm only going to be gone for 12 weeks. So, it should be should be pretty good. So I'll be getting paid from Albertsons, and then I'll be getting paid from Fire Camp on top of that. So it's not like I'm, you know, missing a lot of money. So it's actually, you know, beneficial, and it's going to put me even more ahead than I already am. So it works out. But I got to go and see if my headphones are in the other room, because I'm going to be listening to this when I'm driving there in the car, and then when I got 5 minutes left. So let me go check if my headphones are in the other room. Pretty sure they're not. I think they're in my car, but let me check. Okay, guys. I would stay and just stream the whole last thing, but I got to get going. So I will be home late tonight, and I work early, so I'm probably not going to be playing any League tonight. So look for me tomorrow after work. I work 7 to 3:30, I'm pretty sure, so I should be home around 4. And if there's any more like playoffs or anything, I'll stream that and have some stuff for you guys to watch. But thank you for joining, and I appreciate you guys being here, and we'll be doing this again. But yeah, I feel like Fnatic's gonna